Hey y'all, good morning. What's up? Getting over a little bit of a 24-hour little bug that I had, but good morning, night crew. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Nandy. I am your host, Coach Nandy. It feels like it's been a long time since I've seen you all. It's been a couple of days. I'm reporting live from the plush Hilton Hotel. Yes, yes, I am. Roll call, and then we'll get into some crook and took stuff. And, the pity party that Grandpappy has been having for herself over the last 24 hours or so. I mean, I've never seen somebody, be it a man, stud, or even a woman, cry so much about something that they could do something about. You have the ability to change your relationships, especially with those who share your blood with you. Let me do a quick roll call. No, I'm fine. My voice was just a little hoarse. I've been doing a lot of talking over the last couple of days, so sorry. I don't get the hiccups until I hit the live button. It's the weirdest thing. A bunny hooker. Hi Tabitha. Hi Timothy Best. Thank you so much for what you did the other day. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. Yvette Coleman, Regina Harris. Hi Miss Regina. Betty Knight. Kimberly Aaron, Jill Chandler, Tracy, Nikki Skeets girl, Deborah Wilson. Hi, Miss Deborah. Sun Doggy. Hi, Sun Doggy. Hi, Terry. Carol Scott. You guys make sure you hit the like, the heart, the share, the smiley emoji, please. I would definitely appreciate it. Thanks, Sun Doggy, for reminding everyone of that. I do appreciate it. And share, please, this video as well. I'd appreciate it. Joan Banks, hi PJ Edwards, Carol Hunt Wells, Katrina Wright, Shanita, Betty Wrights, Riri, hey Riri, Darlene, Carolyn, Tammy Hawkins, Cheryl Bell too, hi. Let's see, Sharon Hunter, Yvonne Harris Young, hi Sawanda, hi Deborah Colesinger, Christina Bullock, hi. Let's see. I can't get to everyone, but I'll try. Certainly, I'll acknowledge you as the show goes on and you make comments and stuff like that. So, Miss Dudley, hi. Sherry Meeks, Dell Jenkins, hello to you. Yvette Coleman, hi. Nancy Cormick, hi. Miss Stewart. Good evening to you also from Cali. Listen, it's a lot of you all. I can't get through everyone's name, but thank you so much for tuning in again to another episode of Nandy After Dark, reporting live here from the Hilton. You know, someone got in my inbox a couple of days ago, and they were like, Nandy, now that you have shut all the shit down about where you stay, and you've given everyone a tour of the Hilton, and they all most people enjoyed it. The haters. Hi to y'all in the bushes. When I do the roll call, I just, go down the list and say hi to the people who are making comments. But I know you nosy assholes are in the bushes, sissy pissy bitches, along with the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hello to you too. I know you're top fans. And I know that you hit that button faster than the teammates do to get me up on your screen. I'm very aware of it. Trust me. So someone gave me a great idea. They said you should have a segment called what did she say it should be called? Basically live from the Hilton, basically once a week. What was it? What was it that she said? I get so many emails from you guys. It'll come to me. What she was saying was I should why is my camera tilted that way? That I should once a week do something from here at the Hilton. It's so much that goes on in this place, guys. I told you guys this already before. I've been here. I stay here a lot, quite a bit, over the last several years. I've been in and out of this Hilton, either because I was having work done on my house, or I had family in town, so maybe I'll stay a week or so. In this case, I sold a home, and so I have another home, but it's rented out, as you all know. Just level setting for everyone, and reiterating for all of the broke bitches in the back. And it's been a lot going on. You guys will be intrigued to know some of the things that happen. Even hotels. I mean, this is a Hilton. It's not the best of hotels. It's not the worst of hotels, but it's a nice hotel. It's not like the St. Regent's, which when I travel, I like to stay at a St. Regent's or a Ritz Carlton, but it's certainly not the Red Roof, darling. And it's not. Anyway, so they were saying that I should, that's something I should do. And I have to say, that's what they said it should be called. I should name it after the bags that I'm coming out with, the overnight bags. The Sweet Life. I should have a podcast once a week and called The Sweet Life, which would be very interesting. You guys would learn a lot about. It's funny they say that because about a couple of weeks ago, before all of this stuff started, I was at the front desk and I was talking to the one of the leaders here, and I asked her if they ever thought about doing like a reality show, because there's so much stuff that happens not just here but at their other properties too. And she was, because there's a Hilton Garden Inn also right next door, literally. And she said that they thought about it, but then people who might be leering their faces on camera like guests, so she said that would be interesting to do if we could like get people's permission. This was a couple of weeks ago, way before any of this. So I've definitely thought about it before, and The Sweet Life, just once a week. I thought that was very interesting. An interesting comment, because I already thought about it. Let me see. Coach, how are you and the teammates? I'm doing well. Hey, what did I miss? You live at the Hill. I can look at the lives. My Cray, hello. The Night Crew. I like that name. So let me do a quick disclaimer before we get into Crook, Took, and the barrel of lies that they're always telling. Y'all, I went, and they did not have any of the water that I like. And I was like, what? So what I did was, I can't get it out of here. There it is. What I did was, I went and asked them if they were, doing away with it, because they didn't have any at all. And they said no, they weren't doing away with it. They, they just, it's on back order. So good thing I have a couple of cases of it. Let's see. Del said, "You go, girl. I love it, Nandy. You can afford to stay there regularly. Black girls rock. It ain't cheap. I'll tell you that." Let's get into some housekeeping. All right. So everything that I say on this page, be it verbally, written, unwritten, whatever it may be, smoke signals, everything you guys say as well, it's all alleged and allegedly. And so, I don't know Carmen and Tay. We're not like other pages who just put up lies and shit just to be lying. We don't lie over here, not on Crook Took and as it pertains to them. Now, if I tell y'all half truth or no truth or any truth at all about my personal life, as it pertains to my safety, the law, whatever it may be, that's a completely different story. But putting out lies about other people on this platform is what we don't do. Now, that's what they do, but that's not what we do over here. So everything that we say, everything that I say, we have strong opinions over here. It's all alleged. Let me put my picture up. Hang on. It's all alleged and allegedly. We don't know. Even if you think you know something, you don't know shit unless and until, you'll never know. The only people who know are the people who were in the situation and God. That's literally it. Right? So we also have a non-discriminatory clause. We don't discriminate. Carmen and Tay, you just saw they had this bullshit ass wedding that Carmen had audacity to say was more than $100,000. She said our wish it was $100,000. It was more than that. She's so simple-minded, and she's such a simp, and she's completely out of touch with everything. everything and everyone around her except for Tay. And that's why she's falling for the banana in the tailpipe that wedding cost more than $100,000. I mean, that wasn't even a $25,000 wedding at all. But we'll touch on that a little bit more as we go on. Anyway, these two they recently got married, and already, you know what I'm saying, shit is happening right before our very eyes. And I'll show you a little bit about that in just a second. A couple of minutes. And you know, we don't care about the sexual orientation over here. They're married to one another. Carmen's in it. You know what I'm saying? She's 10 toes down in it, okay? Despite all of the red flags, despite all of the warnings, despite all of the broken relationships and connections she's had to people around her that's been around her for a very long time, who are blood related to her, some of them, she's ignored all of that for, you know, the love and affection, which we don't even see, of, you know, little Scrappy, which would be Tannesa. And it's a train wreck, but just like a train wreck, you cannot stop watching. You have to keep looking. But they're in a same-sex relationship. We don't give a damn about any of that at all. Love who you love. Be who you are. You know, love the skin that you're in, regardless of you know, your sexual orientation, you know, your weight, your size, whatever it may be. You know, be comfortable with who you are, and if you don't like who it is that you are, you can change it, you know. So we don't discriminate over here. One's a lesbian, that's Carmen, and one's a thespian, which is a fancy word for actress. That's Tay. She's a big ass actress. She's a big fucking liar, and the biggest. I know some liars. Listen, I'm from New York, y'all know this already. Despite what they might try to tell you, people don't even fucking know me. It's wild. But one of my aunts is a big fucking lie. I have a big family, y'all. I have a very big family. I've shared this with you before. One of my aunts has always been notorious for being a big fucking liar. She's a liar. She is a liar. I mean, about shit that don't even matter. Maybe not shit that don't even matter, but if it's some shit that's gonna come down the pike, you know, against her, she's always been that way. Tay is a bigger liar than she is, definitely. The whole lie she told, you know, the audio clip of her talking to somebody, talking about she didn't serve. She would never. I never served chicken legs at a $100,000 wedding. Who does that? Leg quarters? I would never. Like, they got me fucked up, because that is the tacky. Anybody who does that, they just a tacky motherfucker in my mind. I mean, she said something, you know, this was her train of thought at the time she was talking to this lady. But in my mind, this is how the conversation, this is what she was saying. Like, you know, the lady was like, there were comments like, we can't believe you serve chicken legs. And Tay was like, chicken legs? Why the fuck would I serve a chicken leg at a $100,000 wedding? But in my mind, what she was really thinking was, you motherfucking right. We got them shits on the low at the Food Depot here in Las Vegas. Shit, you think I was about to serve surf and tape and filet mignon? You got me fucked up. That money went. You think I'm gonna pay out of my pocket for that money? Out my cut of the wedding? Yeah, because we know your ass got a cut, and you damn sure did serve leg quarters, which is tacky, just as you said it was. You said, who would do that? That's the worst thing in the world. I'd rather die than do that. Basically, is what you were saying. And bitch, there are pictures out there, video. You didn't think people was taking pictures of video? See, when you're trying to sneak, like Carmen and Tay were, like the wedding, that's why she posted that meme about how's it going at in the theater. Meaning, you know, our theater the theater that we, you know, I usually host events in, you know, which is a fancy term for group here on Facebook. You know, Tay, you know, was sent out a meme from her wedding, asking how was the theater, you know, etc. But when you are trying to, you know, be slick and say things and do things, you know, and try to keep it private when you're having a wedding and you're trying to, control what people see, right? Like, they didn't go live. They thought they were hurting us. You weren't hurting us because everybody else was live, bitch. We saw the wedding from multiple angles, multiple points of view, and it was better than anything you could have did, because you would have been just giving us one shot, one angle from wherever it was that you wanted us to look at. But we saw it all, okay? Including those cheap ass bitch ass, nasty, despicable ass leg quarters. Oh yes. And if you like leg quarters, shout out to you, but I don't eat dark meat ever. Anyone in my family knows if they're having something at their house and I'm showing up, they put me a plate up on the side. All my entire family, everyone. I don't care if it's my aunt's house, uncles, siblings, anybody house I go to. If they know that I'm coming, they carve up the turkey breasts and they set it aside for me. Been like that my whole life. I don't even have to ask them to do it. They know to do it. I don't eat dark meat. Y'all know this. So to serve dark meat to people at a wedding, chicken on a bone still connected to the fucking thigh. It was a leg quarter. I mean, this was, forget tacky. I can't even call it tacky or cheap. I've seen better food served at homeless shelters, okay? I've seen better food served because I was the one serving the food. I serve all the time. I just don't take you guys with me because that's what Carmen does. I've seen better food served at homeless shelters. I've seen better food served to people on the street, living on the street out of boxes. I've seen better food served at a 5-year-old's birthday party, okay? So for them to boast about this wedding that they were having, you know, the wedding was not wedding, okay, at all. But let's move past this. Just Mitty, hey. Patricia Kelly, hi Miss Kelly, hi Leslie, hey Chanel. They didn't go live for the wedding because it was in the same venue as the reception. Exactly. And it was nothing to go, well, they knew people were going to talk about it. So they were trying to, you know what I'm saying? They still going to show it and they're going to get the money for the viewers, you know, for the views of it. People want to be nosy, but we don't need to see it. Those of us who were in the theater, we don't need to see it. We saw everything that we needed to see. Only thing we didn't see were those dry ass, lying ass vows that they made to one another, especially Tay to Carmen. That's the only thing we didn't see. Everything else we saw from different vantage points. Anyway, we don't discriminate just because they're two lesbians in a relationship. Anything I say about them, it is because of their character or lack thereof. And that's it. That's all. All right. Hold harmless. From time to time, we will be doing having medical professionals on for our clinic corner segment. We haven't done it in a while, but I've been super busy working on a lot of stuff. So, but more to come on that. Anything that you hear on this platform from a medical professional, you still need to go to your primary care doctor or specialist. And ask them to and make an appointment with them so that they can lay eyes and hands on you. Okay, so you can know for sure. Tay's not going to be there for her through sickness and health. You're right about that. Techie ass wedding to me. Hated the dress. It annoyed. The dress was out of place. You want to talk about something being out of place? That would be the dress. The dress was, it was not appropriate for that. I mean, they called this a ballroom, but you know, it's just a regular room. If you wanted to have a conference in there, you know what I'm saying, with your team, you could do that too. But the same way I call the theater, you know, a group for theater, that's what they're calling, you know, this room at the Cosmopolitan. I guess that's where they were. It's just a room, but they're calling it a ballroom. Very much out of place. Hi, Miss Barnes. How are you? All right, let me take this down. Let me see. Oh, never forget. Don't ever, let me blow it up. This is what Carmen's attention should be focused on. This ankle, okay, or cankle, however you want to call it, put it. This is years of neglect. This is, I mean, you haven't even washed this ankle. We know she's nasty. She, very, very unsanitary. This ankle hasn't been scrubbed or conditioned, washed, moisturized, none of that shit in at least 30 years, easily. I mean, look at the buildup on it. It's despicable. The ash, the folds in it. I mean, it's just the gout, the diabetes, everything all rolled into one is in this motherfucking ankle. And I don't want y'all to ever forget. So each day as you get out the shower and you're getting dressed, make sure that you take a moment to just put some lotion on your ankles too. Don't just lotion down to where the bottom of your leg stops, down to the ankle, and then you just forget about it. Lotion your ankle and your foot too, all right? Because if you don't, in a few years, this is what your ankle's going to be looking like, all right? All right. Let me take this down. Hold on. Okay. So, Um, let me see. In my opinion, the dress would have looked better in an outdoor wedding. Would look better anywhere other than where the hell she was at. I can definitely tell you that. Jane I said, "Hey, yes, coach. Let's get allegedly. Take has left on vacation by herself. Talk about it." Okay, if you guys remember, about 3 months ago, Tay was on a live with her. I'm not even gonna call her names. Her so-called best friend, Carrie, who turned out to be, from what we understood and what it was alleged, was that she was the one behind a lot of those hate pages against Boss Lady and everybody, right? But anyway, she and Tay were on the phone, and Tay was saying how she wanted to go to Africa, or I don't know why the fuck she wanted. What you want to go to Africa for, bitch? You don't even identify as black. You everything in the world other than black, okay? You mixed. You Puerto Ricano. You Hispanic. You everything except the Negro that your ass is, okay? So what the fuck you want to go to Africa for, huh? She said how she wanted to go to Africa and she wanted it to just be the girls and blah 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 blah. Well, apparently she wasn't bullshit. That's the one time she probably wasn't lying that we've ever seen her talking on the page. And they were supposed to be going to Hawaii for their honeymoon. And usually when people get married, they go on their honeymoon the next day. All right, that night sometimes, that evening, they're already packed up. They have all their stuff. A lot of times people take their stuff to the airport in advance or whatever, but they certainly will have it packed up at home and they go straight to honeymoon. But this didn't happen with Crook and Tuck. Not at all. They went home. Ooh, that's some good water. They went home, and right away, Tay was putting the pressure on Carmen to get that green egg the fuck up out of her house. All right. Now, y'all know what a green egg is. I told you I do have one. I have a green egg and I have a Kamado Joe, both of which are in storage because, I sold my home. I'm living at the Hilton for now. Maybe I'll be here for the next year. I don't fucking know. Maybe 2 years. Who knows? But can you afford to do it? No. Not y'all teammates. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Whomever. Anybody that had something to fucking say about it before, I confirmed that indeed that was the case. That's what I'm talking about. A green egg is a huge ceramic grill, and it costs a pretty penny. All right, it costs a pretty penny, and rightfully so. It's a badass grill, right? You can do anything on it. You can cook, fry, bake, steam, make the most amazing piece. Italy ain't got shit on the pieces that come out of a green egg. All right, you can make the most phenomenal pizzas on it. You can bake in it, all that kind of stuff. So Carmen, she bought a secondhand one because, she's cheap. She's not about to go and buy a new one from the store. A new one, of course, they're not out of reach for people, right? But if you're a broke bitch and you need sponsorship and, to get a grill or whatever it may be, or donations to get a grill, that's something totally different than, people who work and, have, decent jobs. You can get a green egg. The way she talks about it is like it's out of reach. It's not. It's about $2,000, right? And if you get the real big one, like the restaurant size one, it could go up to like $3,000, but it's totally worth it. Anyway, and the Kamado Joes are in that same price range, but maybe a little bit less, and it's a way better grill. So Carmen loved this grill. She's a cook, she's not a chef, so she really wanted one because she's seen real chefs use it before, especially if you go to things like the Taste of Atlanta. They have a whole green egg section. All right, there are master chefs and pit masters out there on these green eggs, cooking up and cranking up the most phenomenal fucking food, y'all. And so she wanted one, so she drove to the Carolinas and she bought one secondhand from someone, and she's been in love with it ever since. So she took it to Houston with her, and we all thought that she would be cooking on it every day. Tay's a greedy bitch. And she loves to eat, and Carmen knows that in order to earn her keep in that relationship, she has to be cooking or she'll be out on the street. All right, so we all was surprised that we didn't see her cooking on a green egg. She was cooking on some other grill out there on the patio, some kind of grass grill. I don't know what kind it is. And so they get back to so we've seen her cook on the egg like one time in Tay's front yard. Tay lives in a condo, so you can't be having grills up on the patio. There's overhead over you. You can't do that. And all that kind of stuff. So, Tay pressured her to take the grill over to Rico's house to get it out her face. She didn't want to see it. It's out of place there, and I don't want you getting too comfortable here, bitch. In my mind, this is how Tay's thinking. I don't want this bitch getting too comfortable. When I put this big Pink Panther looking ass, predator having ass bitch out, I want her to leave with just the motherfucking clothes on her back. All she have to do is pick up a couple of bags and leave. Cause see, Carmen don't even have any closet space over at Tay's house, not their house. Tay took Carmen's money and spent, so she claimed, over 10 grand having her, Tay's, closet pimped out in the main master bedroom of her house. We saw them do the renovations. That shit was probably about a $3,000 job, as far as I'm concerned, of maybe 4, 5 at the most, because yeah, you didn't get cherry wood. You got basic shelving. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, she didn't make any out of all that building and doing and separating and the closet here and the glass cabinets here. None of that shit had Carmen's name on it. Carmen don't have a space. She don't even have a jacket hanging up in that closet. And that's what Tay said. Like, this is my closet for all my stuff. And so she doesn't want Carmen having anything there at her house, at Tay's house, that when the police arrive, you know what I'm saying, she's going to have a long time to get it out or take it out. You ain't even got to call the police. All you have are a pair of them dirty ass so-called boxer shorts that you love to wear like a nigga. And a clean toothbrush, okay, because it ain't never been used. Carmen don't brush her motherfucking teeth. She sure didn't brush her gums, and she don't brush her tongue. How I know? I have it on good authority. Motherfuckers who spent time in her face for years, holding their breath. That's how I know. In my mind, they were holding their breath. They didn't tell me that, but they definitely told me the bitch don't brush her teeth at all, ever. Okay, that's why they look like they look. That's why she had to get them all yanked out. It had nothing to do with that accident. Y'all ever saw her teeth before the accident? Them shits, no. They look like, no, her teeth were fucked up beforehand. She didn't wash them. If anybody with ankles like that, not going to take care of their teeth either, okay? She doesn't take care of her hygiene very well at all. Anyway, I digress. Tay, when they got back from their wedding, Tay was like, okay, bitch, we back, all right? I've been told you to get that motherfucking eyesore of a egg, what you call it, an egg, it ain't a motherfucking egg, bitch, whatever it is, get it the fuck out of here, take it around to where you stay at, to Rico's apartment, where your clothes at, where all your pots and pans at, where everything you own is at, take it around there. So I'm about to show you video footage of Chef Carmen, as she called herself, doing just that. She's over at Rico's house with all her shit spread out all over the place, okay? This man can't even be comfortable in his own his apartment, because all of Grandpappy's shit is there and it's scattered all over the place, and so is the egg, and she's trying to act like it's all coochie crunch because the egg's over there. Nah, bitch, you know you're mad because the place that you claim is your house too, you can't have your most prized possession over there because she ain't playing that shit. So let's take a little clip, let's watch the video. And she's about to get Rico put out of there really soon, because she got the green egg all pressed up against the siding of the house, of his, apartment unit. Obviously, it's not brick; it's just regular siding, and it's gonna get stolen. As soon as somebody see what it is, somebody with some sense. Most of those people, Rico lives in a no disrespect to Rico, but I'm just telling y'all what it is. Rico lives in like one of those subsidized apartment complexes, it looks like to me. People want to talk about the Hilton. I guarantee you how much I pay a week at the Hilton. Rico's apartment probably for the whole year wouldn't cost him that much, because it's subsidized. Or any of the other apartments that these broke assholes are reporting from. They're all on Section 8, and nothing is wrong with Section 8. All right, let's be clear. Some of my closest siblings are on Section 8. I'm just like, if you on Section 8, you need to sit down and be fucking humble and not talk about somebody living at a Hilton hotel. Whoever that may be. Anybody. I'm not talking about any one person. just in general. So, she's going to get him put out of there. And that's going to be a problem because Rico, where's he going to live? At Tay's house? Tay doesn't even like Rico. She can't stand his ass. I showed y'all the footage of the first time that she met Rico. First time she met him, she didn't even speak to him. He had to speak to her. I never heard Rico speak before until he spoke to her that day. I was shocked for a number of reasons. Let's take a look at some footage of the Pink Panther over at Rico's house after she just got back from her so-called wedding. This is how she's spending her time instead of being on her honeymoon. Hang on.
Here with you guys, but it's gonna be truly amazing. Yeah. Everybody in there, right, Francis, looked so nice. Everybody was so nice. And people they still commenting, hey, what's wrong with them? They said that doesn't look like no $100,000 wedding. I mean, your budget is your budget, but it was well over $100,000 wedding. And people who
Okay. You weren't frozen. I had to put you guys on pause. I had to take a phone call. Listen. Carmen is the most gullible. Why did I say you're frozen? I definitely said, hang on a second. Listen. Carmen is the most gullible, she's just stupid. If you think for 1 second that you spent $100,000, more than 100, you heard her say it was more than, well over, is what she said. It was well over $100,000. If you think you spent well over $100,000 on that sham of a banquet hall ass wedding, you're getting everything that you deserve. There's no way in the world that you spent that much money on that wedding. If you spent $50,000 on that wedding, that would have been too much. Okay? And everything, Tay's dress, her the so-called wedding dress, that shit was rented. I doubt that Tay spent money on that wedding dress like she wants Carmen to believe and wants us to believe. That shit was rented. And even if it wasn't, which I'm pretty sure it was, Tay's not going to do anything but sell it. You heard what Carmen say. I don't know what she's going to do with the dress. She might sell it. You can't wear a wedding dress again. That's what Tay told you. People wear their wedding dresses because they get them altered to be a cocktail dress or, whatever. Or they preserve it. If they really feel like they're married to the love of their life, they preserve the wedding dress. But Tay's not doing any of that. And for Carmen to sit here and say, I spent, it was well over $100,000. Girl, you need to start asking for receipts for everything that was spent against your $100,000 because it's Carmen's money. And Carmen, you don't have $100,000 to give, first of all. You don't have a job. You're not working. You don't have any income coming in. You're spending the money from the business. I mean, y'all should be broke by now. And I'm pretty sure they are because in the next, I'm going to finish playing this video for you guys. But I just wanted to put it on pause because one, I had to take a phone call. And then two, I wanted to interject and let you know, and speak on, it was more than $100,000. Like, Carmen, you are one dumb ass person. Like, this lady is making a complete and utter fool out of you in front of every fucking body. And when she breaks your soul, and I promise you on God, she will. I promise that. I promise she will. I know bitches like Tay. I can see right through her. When she breaks your soul, don't get back on this camera with your Pink Panther having ass crying and begging and pleading for everybody to forgive you, to help you build your, because that bitch Tay, if you think Stephanie deleted your page, her ex-wife, I don't believe it. Stephanie said she didn't do it, and I believe Stephanie. Tay's gonna really fuck your world up. She gonna delete your page. Now, Tay the kind of bitch that will delete somebody's page. Oh, yes. Tay is exactly the kind of bitch who would delete someone's page on spite because that person don't want them anymore. It's not working out. Tay got access to your page. Bitch, you better change it today. Not tomorrow. Today. Okay? Today, as they say. You need to change it because Tay's gonna go in there and block all your motherfucking fans, and then she's going to delete your page just out of spite. That's the kind of bitch she is. All right? But, you know, you got your blinders on, and you letting her spend 100 and what? 120? It was well over 100,000. Girl, you sound like a fucking fool. Anyway, let's finish watching this, and then we'll watch another video of Carmen talking about how she needs to get back to work because she's broke. Okay? Hang on.
Plan weddings, they know. People that don't plan weddings, they say stuff like that. But, you know, I just feel blessed and fortunate that we could have our dream wedding. Some people have $1 million wedding, $2 million. Some people have a $500,000 wedding. We couldn't afford that, you know. So, you know, whatever budget, whatever you do for your day, whatever you do is what you do, you know. So, I just let them know that they can't break my soul. They can't steal my joy. They can't steal my joy. We did the best that we could do with our money for our wedding. And we were really pleased with it. And everybody that attended the wedding they were really happy. And all you guys, you know, for the most part online, were really pleased with the wedding. Yeah, my locks have been cut for a long time. I should have never had that done, but yeah, to me it was a beautiful, beautiful wedding, and I really enjoyed it with a few friends. Some Facebook fans were invited, and family, and you know, we could have filled that room up 10 times over. So we didn't want a lot of people, you know, and
Pause. She's talking about they didn't want a lot of people at the wedding. Are y'all listening to this bullshit? Carmen, nobody showed up at your wedding because nobody believes in the so-called love that you have with Tay. No one. You didn't want a lot of people for $100,000. The only thing that would have explained $100,000 being spent would have been a lot of people at the wedding. That would have explained it, but not with those leg quarters. If you had, you know, an entree, you know, a main course, and, you know, dessert, and if you had, you know, if it was done properly, and you had your choice between chicken or fish, or beef and fish and chicken, whatever, not leg quarters. Tay gonna say she had chicken breast. Bitch, not one person had a breast at that event. I looked at the videos. They were chicken legs that you said you would die before you had at a wedding. That's the tackiest shit ever. But bitch, it happened at your wedding. Why did it? I'm gonna tell you why she didn't think that we would know that she was bullshitting about the chicken legs. Because they didn't release the wedding. That's why they didn't film the wedding. Tay is the one, if you recall. Can we talk? Let me take this hold down. Can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it a buck right now? Tay didn't want that wedding filmed because she knew that we would know what $100,000 looked like that's spent on a wedding. She knew we would know, okay? We've been to enough weddings. Some of y'all have been married and your wedding was more than that. You've been to weddings. Y'all have been to weddings where people have spent more than that. She knew that we, the people, would know. Why would Tay turn down over $500,000 is how much they would have gotten if they sold the tickets. And that was at the bare minimum that I was, you know, putting in the calculation of their followers. Why would somebody who's money hungry like Tay is, No skills having. She can't get a job in a hospital or anywhere nursing because she's not a nurse. And her license is due to expire in about 30 days. And bitch, I haven't seen you taking any CE courses at all. Anyway, the reason that it wasn't filmed is because she didn't want people to see the chicken leg quarters. And the reason she lied about the chicken leg quarters is she was like, well, we didn't film it, so probably nobody caught it on camera. Because nobody was, I guess, supposed to be recording and going live. They wanted to control the narrative, so that's why they didn't release. That's why they didn't go live. Carmen wanted to go live. Y'all know this. Carmen was dying to go live. That's how she gets her money. And Tay too at this point, but Tay knew the gig would be up and that we would be calling bullshit just like we are on over $100,000 wedding, and that shit was only $25,000. And they kept the rest of the fucking money. Now, if y'all remember, Kim was saying, Kim of the Worthies was saying, something along those lines. But this is something that most of us already knew about Tay. We know, we've been watching Tay for 6 months. We all knew that Tay was milking the receipts and milking this. I don't even know, Carmen never seen a receipt. Milking the quotes on things. Tay had 99% control over all of it. That's what Tay told us. And meanwhile, all of Carmen's money is in Tay's account. Like, this is just fuckery at its finest, is what it is. But keep watching this.
Yeah, we were extremely, extremely proud the way things turned out. And long as our friends are happy and so many of you guys, I thought it was a gorgeous wedding to me. I thought it was on that scale, that Cinderella style wedding. I felt really special and proud. And I still feel special and proud. Yeah. You got to do what you can do. I mean, like I say, people have $500,000 weddings. People have $250,000 wedding. I mean, we could $250,000 for a wedding wasn't in our budget, but it ain't nothing to some people, But I mean, the ignorant people that don't know anything about money, weddings, and a venue like the Cosmopolitan.
Pause. Hold on. The ignorant people who don't know, she said that, it's who, but whatever. I'm not even going to begin to be correcting her on her grammar because that's a full-time job. But she said the ignorant people that don't know don't know about weddings or money or, a place like the Cosmopolitan. Carmen, you don't fucking know about money and a place like a Cosmopolitan. You don't know. You're straight, like, all the money that was handled through the I Got You brand was done through the headquarters, through Karina, et cetera, et cetera. And thank God, because the business was able to survive. But for you to be sitting up there acting like you know about handling money, bitch, the only thing you do with your money is what the streets say. You have a gambling addiction, you have a drug addiction, alcohol and drugs, and you have a bitch addiction, pussy. You love hoes, and you tricked up your money on them, which is why you were broke, which is why you had to sell your business in its complete in totality. You try to piecemeal it, but then you sold the whole thing because you're broke. You don't know how to handle money. And the fact that you turned over the reins to Tay to handle all your life's earnings and savings from the buyout of the business, and now you got to go find a job, as you said in one of these videos I'm going to show in a little bit. You the one that don't know about money. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? We know, like, we've been watching you. You nothing but a hood rat. Shout out to my hood rats out there, all right? I'm talking about Carmen. You nothing but a hood rat who's not used to shit. And, you never traveled. Have you ever been off the continent before? Have you ever gone to other continents? I've never seen or heard of it. You're not traveled. And if you've never left your block before, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Carmen, since she want to sit up there and act like she's used to shit. You don't know about, the people don't know about weddings. They don't know nothing about some money. They don't know anything about the Cosmopolitan. Carmen, you the one who don't know about these things, and that's why your ass got by the bitch you laying up with. She don't care anything about you. You should know, or your granddaughter. She can't stand your daughter or your granddaughter. Stupid ass. She can't stand anybody who might have some type of influence on your life, period.
I mean, unlimited bar, even welcome night at a hotel. A welcome night with open bar at a really, really nice place. That alone run you 10, 15,000. And that's just for all you guests when they come in, and they're gonna, they have hors d'oeuvres and they have an open bar, because most people have wedding tickets at their wedding, or they have a limited amount of drinks, or they either you get beer or you get wine. You're not gonna get everything. So, like I say, you do what your budget and your money allow. That's what you do. Everything else, you can't do. Yeah, we found out. I think Tay found out who she was looking for in that picture. I think she found out. I don't know what they was doing with that, but yeah, she found out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here come Rico. Here come Rico. Come on in, buddy. How's the fire looking? Good. Have any we just going up to make this. What? Do you have some butter in here? No. No butter? No. Wow. I guess we're eating dry toast, because this is the first time cooking around at Rico's house, so he don't have nothing up in here. Oh yeah, we were really, really. Tay's dress was epic. Epic. I've never seen, a lot of you guys have seen, but I've never seen a wedding of this magnitude. I've seen a little bit glimpses of wedding, like Princess Diana wedding, saw her wedding. Now that's a wedding. Our wedding is a wedding. It was a wedding too. That Princess Diana Monday wedding. But like I say, people do what they can afford, and we were extremely pleased. And Tay and I are still smiling. Rick, I don't know what you're doing here. I ain't even got time to play with you right now. I ain't even gonna question it. All right. Wasn't it a beautiful wedding? It was so beautiful. And you guys hadn't even seen the wedding yet. So we'll probably be talking about this for another 30 days. So maybe another 2 weeks. Just showing y'all bits and pieces of the wedding. Showing bits and pieces. What time is it? Let me go and cook, because we gotta go. I'm on a mission today. All right. 8 o'clock. It's 8? Yeah. I told the guy, 10? Mm-hmm. For the... yeah, we're going to try to get up there, because I want to get it there before it get too hot. And they should be able to handle what we need to be done. But anyway, I'm getting in the kitchen. Yeah. We're getting ready to go outside. Look. Somebody get in here. Look at that. Look at that grenade. We finna go outside, y'all. It was beyond beautiful, wasn't it? Geneva Dennis. Clips of the wedding was epic. It was. It was a dream wedding. It really was. It was a dream come true wedding. Tay did an amazing job with that, because Tay and the wedding planner, they did an amazing job. I did very little, and watching in the end, like wedding day and pre-wedding day stuff, everything that can go wrong goes wrong. In that last wedding week, and to watch her stress, and not being understanding about her stress and what she was going through, I wasn't. And to see the end result, now I get it. I understand it. Because she was tearing my nerves up that last week because, things were happening. Things were happening. And, I'm like, shoot, I don't know what to do. So she had to fix a lot. And, yeah, that week leading up to the wedding, I see why they call it that. So, glasses by the refrigerator, this kind of stuff. All right, I can't figure it out right now. But anyway, guys, let me do a few things. Let me get the kitchen ready. And, yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do with that dress. I know, I don't know if she's gonna keep it or sell it. I don't know what she's gonna do with it. But you can only wear a wedding dress one time. So out on this. This is one of my housewarming gifts too. I love this. It says this little statue here. Yeah, we get ready to cook on the green egg, but I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna come back on. What's up, Tony Smoking Grill, Lisa Williams, Glenda Barner Brown, Letha Irvins, Tanya Johns. Let me get everything together and we're gonna cook. And I'm gonna catch up with you guys later. I got y'all. All right.
Well, y'all heard it. It's been well over 100,000. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all never been to a wedding before. Y'all never had money before. Y'all never been to a nice hotel before. Y'all heard her talking all that shit. All the things that she said pertain to herself. Pertain to her. She's over at Rico's. You need to be getting that space cleaned up and cleaned out because that is where you will be staying permanently. She knew this. That's why she got 2 bedrooms. Rico has 2 bedrooms, one for Rico and one for Carmen. Most of Carmen's clothes are over at Rico House. Her clothes, her cookware, her pot, the pots and pans, and her beloved green egg is over there too. And that's exactly how Tay wants it. This is like how this lady is 60 years old but can't see through the bullshit. I'm confused by that. Let me see what you guys are saying. Get married again. That's what she's going to do with the dress. She looks like that dinosaur from Jurassic Park. Oh my. The fact that she didn't have any butter in his house means that you left them there with no food. Exactly. That's literally what I thought when she asked him, Rico, you got any butter over here? And Rico and his mom was probably like, bitch, you know I ain't got no butter over here. Bitch, you know you don't take me shopping. Fuck wrong with you. I knew that. When she said the same thing, I thought the same thing as you did, Tracy. She's beyond crazy and heartless. The fact that Rico, exactly. I'm with you. Why is she hanging with Rico at the wedding? What happened to the honeymoon? Somebody said in the comments a little further up that the fact that they didn't stream that wedding, right, which is what Carmen wanted to do with all her heart and soul. She told us this many times. I want to do it. Tay don't want to do it because Tay knew that would be a receipt to show that it wasn't $100,000 spent. That's why. But Carmen wanted it done because Carmen knows the money is almost gone. You know how much money they spent eating out? Y'all saw the restaurants they were going to Colorado, going to Vegas, going here, going there, surf and turf every night. I'm no doubt they gave some money to the home wrecker grandmammy that, somewhere grinding on Bob Marley's tombstone. She's infatuated with, Jamaican culture and all that, black culture, period. To hit her off with some money. You hit everybody off, Carmen, with money, except your daughter. Now, that's a good segue into what's been happening with Carmen and her daughter, and and such. So Carmen has all this money that she got again from the sale of the business. It's dwindling fast, but we always hear Carmen say, "Y'all go support, y'all go follow Miss Osho Preche. Let's get her to 100,000 followers. Roll to 100,000. Let's come on, y'all. If y'all do that, I'll put on a dress." And she did. She's always promoting her daughter's business. She's always promoting Tay and Tay's page. And I basically didn't even know Ashley had a business, a line, like a hair care line or something. I think it's hair care or a body scrub or something. She has a product. That's what I do know. And I've never seen Carmen promoted on her page, or apparently she wasn't even hitting Ashley off with money. So fucking what? So you claim she told you never mention her name, never speak to her again, blah, 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 blah. I don't even believe that shit. But even if she did, that's your child. And you should always make sure that your daughter's straight. Since you want to talk about Auntie Miss Felice, McInnes, Tay's mom, since you want to talk about her so bad, and talk about how, she need to be doing this with her daughter and that with her daughter and this and that, bitch, your own relationship with your daughter is non-existent. Forget strained, okay? And she body scrubs, that's what it is, okay. And so she let's take a look at this video of Carmen being called out for not supporting her daughter in the way that she supports Tay, or at all. And that hit Carmen right in the feels. You know why it hit her in the feels? Meaning in her heart, the feels. You know why it hit her in the feels? Because she know that she has not been doing what she should be doing as a mother for her daughter or her granddaughter, because Tay has been in the picture. Tay's the one keeping her separated and apart from all. Tay don't even respect her own mother. What the fuck she look like respecting the mother-daughter relationship between Carmen and Tay? Carmen and Ashley. Or Carmen and her granddaughter. She doesn't care. She don't give one goddamn about Ashley or Victoria. And Carmen knows this. She knows. She knows this. And still, despite all that, she's still with Tay. And she got on camera crying like the little bitch she is today. Talking about she's strong. I'm the strongest person I know. Carmen, you're the weakest bitch I've ever seen in my life. I have seen children who are able to better manage difficult situations than you. Okay? And that's on God. Let's take a look so I can show you guys what I'm talking about.
Thing when I had my granddaughter on camera, I had put up some videos of Victoria and I was asked to take those down. So these are the things that I was asked to do. My relationship, my hurt as a mother to have to go through this. It's hard. The hardest part of all this, because grown people make their own decisions, the hardest part of all this is my granddaughter don't deserve this, because my granddaughter lived with me at least 5-6 years. 5-6 years. While Ashley was going through whatever she went through. And I would take my granddaughter to get ice cream maybe 2-3 times a week. Times at the park, sitting in the room playing with her. All the years that she was in the kitchen this high, cooking with me. All the memories. I don't have those memories. I mean, the relationship is strained. Nana is not what Nana used to be, So yeah, it hurt. And even he's sitting over here crying. Even he's sitting over here crying. Because This one hurt today, y'all. And Rico is a strong man too. And I love the air that Victoria breathes. It's like when I left my marriage with my ex before Tay, um, Victoria helped me and Rico get through that phase of our life every day. And everybody that have grandkids, they can say anything they want about me. They can say anything they want about me. It don't hurt no more. It don't. It just don't. The hurt and pain that I feel, the emotional ties as a grandparent to my granddaughter hurts me to my core. The relationship with my daughter, I love my child, but there's something about those grandkids. It's something about those grandkids that it's just different. It's just not knowing what she's doing in school, not being able to take her for ice cream, not being able to have her at my wedding, because she would have been a beautiful flower girl too. We could have had two. She's like, Nana, why do you have to move to Texas? Why can't you just move somewhere else in Georgia? Because I'm not going to see you. So, yeah. That hurts more than anything. And I'm really strong. I'm really, really strong. If my mom was alive today, and I'll tell you, and she been gone for a while. Yesterday, celebrated my brother's, my oldest brother's second year death. I didn't mention it. I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to think about it, but I know it because it hurts so bad to think about. And I just wish that I could spend more time with my granddaughter. I didn't get to see her this last time I went home, but usually I get to see her. I get to see her for a couple of hours every time I go to Atlanta. Take her to get some ice cream, take her to somewhere, take her to get something to eat. And it's that something about them grandkids that pain just sit right here. And it don't stop. It won't stop. It just don't. So to say, to watch a deep platform page, a hate group, do something for my daughter and for my granddaughter that I've always done. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm gonna buy some products. I was just told to step away I'm going to cash out. And like I say, nothing built off hate could ever sustain life. If my granddaughter, somebody asked my granddaughter a question about her Nana, would you like to see your Nana? You know, Nana's supposed to be taking Victoria on another Disney cruise. Nana's supposed to do this. Nana's supposed to, we have all these plans that are just because at the end of the day, Lee, she's not my child. She's my granddaughter. And I didn't want to go to court. I'm not even going to get on that. I'm not. I'm not. But what I am going to do is anybody that would love to buy some amazing products from Victoria's Earth is named after my granddaughter. The link is here. And Penny, y'all, if you guys can put it in the timeline, if anybody wants to, my daughter's hair business struggling, I'm going to donate. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to help mine. Always have, always will. If y'all want to go over there and buy the best products in the world and inbox me the screenshots. If you can screenshot, if you buy the product, screenshot it, and I'm gonna put it on Carmen and Atlanta Smith. I'm gonna put it on my page, and I want to thank you guys. I got some stuff going on here in Texas where with my trailer, no Rico is waiting on me. We taking to get a hitch put on the trailer today. We got the tires, so all I can say is today we got the tires, so all I can say is God is good. And everybody that's over there, you guys are supporting these hate pages. Y'all don't even know me. I ain't even done nothing to y'all. And this is right here is today is National Shame Day. And this day is about people who are breaking, who are having mental breaks, who are suicidal because what's being done to them, especially on this internet. So deplatform, taking CC, get rid of the whole page. Your content is mean, malicious, evil, wicked content against us. For what? Why are you still carrying on this stuff? This has been going on 10 months. It's old. All these bullying pages, all these content creators that are constantly bullied on a daily basis. These people are hurting. I mean, we have feelings too. We come on here and we create content. People don't even look at TV no more because they're watching us. They don't even look at TV anymore. They're watching us. And for y'all to say Carmen turned her back, Chef turned her back on her daughter and her granddaughter, y'all are wrong. Y'all are dead wrong. My daughter's grown and she made a choice. So, y'all need to stop condoning all this hate. That's what y'all need. Y'all need to stop condoning all this hate.
Listen, this is enough. Let me take this charlatan down. So, a few things. One, she's talking about hate groups and this and hate groups and that, and why can't y'all stop and this and that. Carmen, you and Tay, y'all have these pages out here. Y'all had somebody in the closet poke their head out the closet trying to figure out where I was staying at, where I live. And when they figured out that it was a Hilton, they still was trying to say it was like a what they say, Red Roof Inn or a motel or whatever. But the fact that which of course obviously it's not, y'all know that now. But the fact that you co-sign these hate pages, not just against me, but other people too. Nikki has been attacked. Ari's been attacked. I'm by y'all directly in that case. The fact that y'all got these pages out there that y'all co-signed, somebody actually came to the Hilton, to the hotel, and they're on camera. Like anytime you come on this property, they have cameras everywhere. All right, there are cameras all around. And you want to risk what? Your livelihood? You know, maybe your life. Cause I'm going to the range tomorrow. I'm gonna take y'all with me, baby. You put these people putting themselves in harm's way, and in the very least, certainly, you know, in the way of being put in prison. Like, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that you might not be doing the hate or the so-called bullying or doing shit to people, but the people that you employ, people you pay, people on your payroll, all these different pages and different groups, no one in particular, all of them. Y'all co-sign, y'all go on people's lives and let them talk shit and trying to investigate and blah, 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 and this and that. Taking pictures. Y'all even took pictures of my tag and put them out there. People are risking their freedom and their life for you, Carmen. So you sitting up there talking about people bullying y'all or fucking with y'all or doing shit to y'all. Meanwhile, you got these uneducated bum ass niggas out here on their pages doing shit in favor of y'all. Fucking with people for y'all. What about that? You see, this is a classic case of, and you guys have all heard this is a cliche saying, throwing a rock and hiding your hands. That's what they do. They let other people throw the rocks for them, Carmen and Tay. And they sit there and they laugh and they co-sign it and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell y'all a short, quick story, right? I don't tell y'all enough stories. I'm going to have to start telling y'all some of the stories that I have that are really interesting and just living life, okay? One of my cousins, you know, cousins are like your first best friends. You know, they're just like your siblings when you're growing up. One of my cousins was friends with this girl, and the girl was no good. Nobody liked her in the family. I have a big family. Nobody liked her. She's like a street bitch, you know? And one day, the street bitch had a beef. She always had beefs with people. But one day, the street bitch had a beef with this guy, right? And we all knew the guy. Everyone knew him in the neighborhood. And they were, they got into it. I don't know if they were dating. They said they weren't, but nobody fights like that unless you're in a relationship of some sort. And, you know, so they were in this battle. And my cousin happened to be there. And my cousin, it got so heated that my cousin pulled out a gun. Now, the gun didn't belong to my cousin. It belonged to the street bitch is how it went. But she pulled it out and she shot the guy right in his leg, right? And you know what happened? She should have, I'm not going to say that, but he lived to tell the tale. And you know what happened? My cousin went to jail for a very long time. And you know what? The friend that she was protecting, that she was sticking up for, that she stuck her neck out for, she threw her under the bus. She was like, I don't know who gun that was. It was her gun. I don't know where she got that gun from. I didn't tell her to do that. That's exactly what Carmen and Tay gonna be saying as soon as this shit clears up and, you know, the investigative team do what they're supposed to do, their job. This is the kind of shit they eat for breakfast. That's their job. They're investigators. They investigate crimes and try to stop them before they happen. But Carmen is going to be the same way. I didn't tell them to do that. I didn't tell them to follow up. I didn't tell them this. I didn't tell them to say that. I didn't tell them to post this. I didn't da-da-da. This girl completely and totally removed herself from any association with my cousin as it pertains to the situation. Now, my cousin pulled the trigger. Don't get me wrong. But it wasn't her gun, and she didn't get any support. And do you know, as my cousin was sitting there rotting in jail, that the girl that was her friend, she never sent her any money for commissary, none of that. She's just completely, this is what people do. All right? People will stick their neck out. You sticking your neck out for someone, and when the consequences come crashing down, they're not going to be anywhere around, no matter who it is. So, yeah, Carmen, she's always talking about how people in these hate groups are doing things against them. But what about the hate groups that you guys know exist and that you co-sign on and that you encourage? Get the fuck out of here. Let me read these comments. Tay's trying to kill you and you can't see past the signs. Oh, National Shame Day. That's why I don't have friends. Tay has life insurance on her. going slowly with her up. Crystal Carter, I'm praying. I'm a praying woman, so I'm praying for her. Mental illness is real. Both of them are mentally ill. Carmen and Tay, definitely. Super. Karina was disrespected, threatened. So Carmen just posted something on her page since we've been on live. You know, sometimes I'll take my picture down and I'll go and, you know, look for something new that they may have posted while you guys are engaged with the video. And let me upload it. I was trying to do that, but then I ended the video. Did I upload it already? Maybe. Let me see.
No.
Oh, I did upload it. Okay. So anyway, Carmen's burnt all these bridges with all these people, and now she wants to blame, you know, you need to be looking at the one who's to blame, and that's your damn self. Fuck Tay. That's yourself for being so gullible, thinking that Tay was the shit. Tay lied to you just like you lied to her. Tay lied and led you on to make you think she was this bitch who was educated, and that should have been your first sign right there, because any real educated person not gonna fuck with you, Carmen. And if they do, it's not gonna be for long. Okay, they're gonna get rid of your ass after they figure out who you are, like Stephanie did, her previous wife. But Carmen got so struck by all of the games that Tay was playing with her, manipulating her to get her to like her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the fact that she's light skinned, that was almost enough for Carmen. She said it herself. Yeah, so miss me with all the bullying and the hate groups and the hate pages. Like, you motherfuckers was singing about somebody losing their job, and y'all were having a good old time doing it. What was that? Selective memory at its fucking finest. Let's see. My thoughts exactly, Nanny. Get the fuck out of here. Right. They're definitely doing their dirty work for them. Keep their hands clean. 100%. Trust me. I know. But sticking your neck out for somebody like them, when y'all get caught, get fucked up, killed up, shot up, whatever it may be, because you are approaching someone, or even in that same area as someone. If somebody's in my area, I don't give a fuck if you approach me or not. The fact that you're in the vicinity, you're on the property where I am, you're where I'm going shopping, and if I know about it, or if I find out about it, that's called stand your ground, period. You're going to get what you get. Okay? And I promise you that. And what's going to happen? Crook and Took's not going to be anywhere to support you hoes. Took reminds me of a sucker bus. Let me see. Hold up. She promoted her daughter on the page. No go. She promoted her daughter on the page. No goes on. I don't know what that means. When Took was in third grade level with book sense. I don't know what that means. She has repost sitting over there crying. I know he wants to tell her all of this started when Took came around. He can't say anything because he doesn't have anyone else to help him. Shame, shame, shame. Why is she sitting up there crying, not with her wife, the crook? I mean, yo, guys, is that fine. Okay, so let's take a look. So the money's going down. The money's dwindling down, okay? It's dwindling, and Carmen knows this, all right? She knows that she done spent, she don't even know how much is left. She don't know that. Only Tay knows that, because Tay's got all the money. But Carmen is, she knows that they've been spending a lot of money, and she knows that filming that wedding would have been her ticket out of the hole that she's dug herself into financially. So, you know, Tay got a lot of power over Carmen. For Carmen not to stream that wedding, and she could have made $500,000 clear and easy, free from the IRS. I mean, you have to pay your taxes later, but Carmen has never done that. That's why the IRS is on her neck. She's never paid all taxes on millions of dollars, and that in and of itself is punishable, you know, by prison time. Y'all saw Wesley Snipes go to jail for it, and a whole bunch of other ones. Anyway, she knows the money's dwindling down, so she went. Okay, so they're still working on this food truck. They're trying to so-called get it up to code. It hasn't passed inspection yet. Bitch still got "I got you" plastered all over it, because that's what her identity is tied to. Even though it's no longer her. She don't care. She wants people to ooh and ah at the truck so she can tell them, yeah, that's my shit. I started that. Bitch, get that off your truck, because you sold out. You sold your soul. and you don't own the truck. You don't own the business. So something happens on that truck, on it or in it, people are going to associate that brand with that truck. I don't know why Karina I don't know if Karina knows. Maybe I'll shoot her a text tomorrow. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Why doesn't Karina, this is a liability. This could be a potential liability if something happens and they start connecting that company, that brand, with the accident or food poisoning, running somebody over, whatever the fuck it may be. You need, talking about, we looking for somebody now to wrap the truck. Bitch, you been in Houston how long? They're out there. People to wrap the cars are out there. But even if you didn't get anybody to wrap it, you should have taken the existing wrapping off of the truck. But you don't want to do that because that's your last hold on to, a company that you fucked up. Now they building it back up, but you fucked up the brand of that company so bad that people was not even wanting to buy the seasonings anymore because of all your dirty laundry that you were putting out there. Anyway, so Carmen's at the truck, and lo and behold, it still says "I got you" all over it. And she's talking about how she needs to take the truck to go get new tires and wheels. So she's at the tire place, at the where you get your tires. Apparently they sell other stuff too, but she's at this place and she's haggling them over the price of tires. She's begging them to buy some tires that she has, saying that they're brand new. I never used them. I never. She's begging them to to sell the tires to them. Oh, we can't buy them from you because all of our tires have road hazard protection on them. If you are an adult and you've ever bought tires new, you know that's how they come. They come with, you can elect to have road hazard coverage on them, or some of them just come with it. Anyway, she's like, well, if you could, and then so they told her that, like, we can't buy them from you because we don't know what happened to the tires. We can't warranty them. Where if you could just have them, just give me something off the price, anything. This bitch, yeah, you feeling the heat, baby, because you haggling over tire prices? Oh, that's not a broke bitch. Not a celebrity like you, okay, who spent over $100,000 on their wedding just a few days ago. Okay, if you got that kind of money to spend on a wedding, bitch, you should be able to buy 6 tires with no problem. Let's say. So she says in this video, I got to get a job, man. Oof, I got to get back to work. Yup, bitch, you already feel the heat on your neck. The fact that Tay didn't allow you to collect that $600,000 at minimum for your wedding to sell the wedding footage lets me know that Tay is comfortable with the amount of money that she done put in her purse from you, and that $500,000, she ain't worried about that. She ain't want you to have it. She ain't want us to see the wedding, and she didn't give a fuck if you got the money. Now Carmen's feeling the tightness of this relationship. So let's take a look at it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for here to get some, get these 6 new tires. I need to get to work. Putting out money. You gotta invest in it, though. You gotta invest in it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with what, 225?
225.
He said those would fit my trailer.
Yeah.
So the issue that I have, I'm gonna go with the big tires. So I'm gonna have to buy 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I have 2 brand new tires on rims because I keep my trailer as a spare. You can look at them. Could you guys buy those from me? They're the 205.
All of my tires come with a warranty, so I wouldn't be able to.
You wouldn't be able to warranty those?
No, because I don't, only warranty the brand that I keep.
Okay. I mean, but you guys can keep the tires, and if you can give me a little more discount there, if
Yeah,
you
let me
can't,
see what I can
either
do.
or, but I can't use them if y'all can. Because they're brand new tires. Somebody may buy them from you without a warranty. Yeah, I'm gonna do it 6 times. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm here to get some get these 6 new tires. I need to get to work. I need to get to work. But not money. You gotta invest in it though. You gotta invest in it.
Yeah, see? 405.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with what, 225?
225.
He said those would fit my trailer.
Yeah.
So the issue that I have, I'm gonna go with the big tires. So I'm gonna have to buy 6.
Mm-hmm.
But I have 2 brand new tires on rims because I keep them in my trailer as a spare. You can look at them. Could you guys buy those from me? They're the 205.
All of my tires come with a warranty, so I wouldn't be able to.
You wouldn't be able to warranty those?
No, because I don't, only warranty the brand that I can.
Okay. I mean, but you guys can keep the tires, and if you can give me a little more discount, or if you can't, either or. But I can't use them if y'all can, because they're brand new tires. Somebody may buy them from you without a warranty. Yeah, I'm gonna do it 6 times.
Lord have mercy. So y'all see her up there begging. She said at the beginning, "Oh, I got to get to work. I gotta work. I gotta start working. I gotta get me a job because, this is expensive." Yep, you right, bitch. It surely is, and you ain't got it like that. Okay, you ain't got it like that. And I bet you if Tay would have been there, she wouldn't have been doing no haggling like that, because Tay gets easily embarrassed by everything that Carmen does. Everything. So she wouldn't have been begging them to take them tires and begging them for a discount and saying she got to go to work. That's all the kind of stuff that embarrasses Tay, because Tay want to act like she's wealthy. Fuck rich. Tay wants to act like she's wealthy and she ain't got a fucking job either. Not a real one. Social media. Now, if you're a social media artist and this is your full-time real job, I ain't talking about you, all right? I see how that could be, because you can make a lot of money on social media. Let me put it like that. Because and as many so-called followers as they have, whether some of them paid or not, which I believe that most of them are paid followers, they getting money. If I'm getting what I'm getting with 15,000 and only 5,000 on YouTube, if I'm getting that several $1,000s a month just off of social media. If I'm getting that, I know they're getting 5-10 times more than that. So yeah. So, well, they should be. What I think is, what we know is that we've heard that Carmen's money, like the IRS, is on her neck. Definitely. She owes them hundreds of thousands of dollars in back taxes. She's never filed her tax returns. And, they had her Facebook account held up so she couldn't get any more money out of it. That's why they have all these other pages. And Tay has her page. And a lot of times they'll go live from Tay's page, and all that kind of stuff, until Carmen's money can be released from the IRS, which ain't no time soon, because you ain't even, did you even pay the IRS with the money you got? I don't think so. She needs to get a job. And as Romanita said, she should have never gave up the business. That was a steady stream of income that was coming in for her every month. But Tay didn't want that. Tay didn't want them dribs and drabs of money every month. That bitch wanted the whole enchilada, she likes it long. She likes everything long, Tay. And the money is no exception. She wanted that long money, and she encouraged Carmen to go ahead and sell her business, and that's what Carmen did, like the dummy she is. Yes, alopecia gets embarrassed real fast. That's what gutter roaches do. Work. Right. That part. Okay. So Carmen, Tay is gone. Tay, I don't know where she is, because I haven't been keeping up. I've been very busy with my full-time regular job and working on some other stuff. You know, you guys know that I'll tell you about that piece later, about the bags and stuff like that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I've been very busy over the last couple of days. And I don't know where Tay is. Do y'all know? Because I don't fucking know. I haven't been keeping up. Not with them. But I know that she's gone. And, you know, Carmen is now sitting in her feelings, all right? Tay's not around. She's not focused on what next meal she's going to cook for Tay. Tay's not in her ear talking shit about how she don't need anybody, how she's good. Meaning, Carmen, you don't need your family. You don't need your daughter. You don't need none of them motherfuckers. You got me, and that's all you need. Tay's not around to be popping that shit in her ear. So Carmen has had time to reflect, okay, on how fucked up the situation that she's in really is, and how she really fucked up relationships and burnt bridges with people who've shown her nothing but love, you know, for decades and decades. So let me show y'all this quick clip. It's Carmen just posted this on her page 5 minutes ago. Like I said, I took it off of her page while you guys were watching the last video. I'm always still working for you guys. So, Carmen, let me show you guys this clip. This is nothing but Carmen having a bit of nostalgia. Carmen having some guilt over how she's talked to people and treated people, namely Karina, calling her snake seasonings, calling her all kinds of bitches and dirty and grimy, talking cold cash shit about her. You know what I'm saying? But now that Tay's not around, she's in her feelings. That's why she was crying as bad as she was about the whole Victoria thing in her car. Victoria and Ashley. You know, she was crying so bad about it because Tay's not there to tell her, suck it up, bitch! I don't want to see another tear fall out your motherfucking eye. Because, you know, Tay is really the stud in that relationship. Tay's the nigga in the relationship. You better know that. I don't want to see another motherfucking tear come out your eye, Carmen. Fuck your daughter. Fuck all of them. Alright? I told you this. You mine now. All you need. I'm all you need to get by. Some Method Man shit. Listen, so take a look at this video. This is Carmen, again, at home, right now, tonight, 5 minutes ago, posting something about Karina. What the fuck are you posting something about Karina for? Don't you hate her guts? She's slowly but surely trying to, you know, walk back all the things that she said and that she did about all the people. You know, like she's gonna start sending Ashley money. Bitch, you should have been doing that. You know, for your granddaughter alone. All that money you spent on the wedding, you could have sent that to your daughter and your granddaughters, you know, so you can help them build their legacy. Anyway, take a look at this video. This is Cook the Crook having all kinds of emotional breakdowns and meltdowns and trying to reach out, I feel, to Karina to start softening her up for this epic apology that's surely coming. As soon as Tay drops her ass like a hot boiled egg, she gonna drop her ass. She's trying to, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to, what's called, set the atmosphere for it. But we not falling for the banana and tailpipe. Bitch, we see what you're doing. And Karina's smart. I know she see it too. So take a look at this. This is Carmen just posted this tonight, 10 minutes ago. It is a reposting of something she did a year and a half ago. It's when Karina first bought the house and let Carmen stay in it. And they're walking into the house for the first time. Carmen just posted this. Well, if Tay was there, Carmen wouldn't have posted this shit. But let's take a look.
Hey, off. Yeah. Just pulled in the neighborhood. Just got out the garage. There's the best business partner and friend in the whole wide world. She hanging out with me, y'all. So welcome everyone. Your favorite chef is here, and she wants to show you guys as she walks through the threshold of her new house. Look at her nice garage, nice and clean. Looks brand new. Absolutely. Feels brand new. Smells brand new. Here's her sprinkler system. Is it blurry, guys, or can y'all see? Can y'all see? As we walk in, they said, "Hello, chef." Is it clear? We've been running all day. We just picked Matilda up from the airport. Cherie ordered dinner, so I ate dinner over there. And Karina was so gracious to ride over here with me for the first time.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too.
So
We went furniture shopping,
yeah,
and
went furniture
Carmen
shopping.
picked out her bedroom, her dining room, and some bar stools, right, and Victoria's room.
Yeah.
So all that stuff is gonna be delivered in a couple weeks.
I gotta get some bedding.
Yeah,
Some bedding stuff.
Bed Bath and Beyond
Probably JC Penney's.
is gonna be your best friend.
I like
or
JC Penney's too.
JC
Macy's.
Macy's,
Yeah.
wherever you want to go.
We got enough people on the show. Can y'all see? Is it clear?
We got 1,000 beautiful people on
Is it
here.
clear? Can you guys see? Cause we still got to get the internet and all that stuff turned on.
I mean, that's enough. We should have known Karina owned that house. By the way Karina was talking. Now, Karina's just a boss. I mean, this is how bosses talk. I know, because I'm a boss. All right. Karina just walking through the house like, yeah, we got this, your sprinkler system. We should have known at the time. I mean, we didn't know until much later that it was all a sham, okay? And a lie. That it wasn't Carmen's house. She was merely a renter, a tenant, a squatter, as far as I'm fucking concerned. All right? We should have known this. The way Karina was doing the walkthrough, yes, we picked out the furniture. This Karina, we picked out the furniture and the bedroom set, and she got a nice living room set, and there's the sprinkler system over there, and the nice old big clean garage here. I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, Karina was looking at her investment. We should have seen that. I didn't peep that at the time. Damn it. We know now. Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Memories, sweet memories. I mean, who goes and buys a house? Who goes and buys a house for someone who they're friends with? Move them in, let them stay in there, and give them a certain amount of time to get their money, credit up, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Who does that? Now, I'm a great friend to my friends. Don't get me fucked up. If you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm in my bed, some friends, because one day I want to tell you guys about some betrayals that I have experienced in life when my identity got stolen. I'll tell y'all about that someday. But I'm the kind of friend to those who deserve it still at this point today, who will get out of my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, across town or cross country to help a friend out. You ain't got to tell me what happened, how it happened, blah, blah, blah. All you got to do is call. That's me. That's who I am. I've always been that way. All right? I've always been that way. But despite all that, I've never bought a house and put it in one of my friends' name. I'm not doing that. Who does that? Nobody I know. I mean, nobody. Nobody does that. No one. I'm not saying no one on earth because clearly Karina did it. But you got to be a certain kind of person and, have a certain kind of heart and compassion and, genuine connection with a person, platonic, of course, to help them out and get them and put them in a house and let them stay there. And even let their whore stay there. Whore meaning, it's a little scrappy. Let a whore stay at their house that they own with the person you got the house for, even after the whore was talking shit about you. Yeah, Scrappy was talking shit about Karina, talking about she ain't really married, she ain't married, she this, she that, like, just all out of bounds. And now that video clip that Carmen just posted of Karina walking through the house with her, this is nothing but Carmen feeling sorry for the situation and the people she's crossed. I know Tay at that house giving her pure hell. Tay is lighting that ass up every day, all day long, because Tay doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't like Carmen. This whole fairy tale wedding for $100,000+, this was just Tay showboating, because that's what Tay does best. She likes to make people think she's more than what she is. She has more than what she has. She's not who we think she is. You exactly who the fuck we know you are, Tay. And that's a scheming, scamming ass motherfucking skeezing ass bitch. And that's putting it nicely. Um, was they sleeping with each other? No, they two studs, two soft studs. Yeah, because she had to move the egg to Rico's. I got one friend like that, and vice versa. I'm telling you, you cannot listen. Y'all. I wish I could tell y'all, but I can't right now. I wish I could tell y'all, but I can't. You never fucking know. I'm the kind of person, I've always been this way. I never, in life, I've never needed anybody, not family and friends, to do anything for me, ever. I've been out of the house since I was 18. I bought my first condo in New York at 19 years old. I've always been on my own. I've never gone back home. I've never lived back at home since I was a child. Since I moved out. All right? Ever. And so I get it how I live it. I work. I've always worked. Just like y'all. Just like the rest of y'all. Just regular working people. But I will tell. So I'm the one people call when they need something. I'm the rock. This happened, that happened, blah, blah, blah. Y'all saw me last week or the week before that. It was a big deal. Something happened in the family. But the one time in life, ever, in the history of my existence, that I needed people to do X, Y, and Z for me, I really got to find out that people ain't shit. People ain't shit, yo. I got to find out that when you, not you, me, just anybody, when you really need somebody for something, it's a life and death situation. I never been in that situation before. I never had to ask nobody for shit. But I'm here to tell you, I was shocked as hell when I eventually did have to ask for help. I was shocked. I was devastated. I was hurt. I was confused. I was all that and more. Because, once again, I've always made myself available to people and bent over backwards. So it's a bitch of a thing, definitely, when you do something for someone and you've done something for someone and they turn around and either they shit on you or they don't return the favor when you need it. And you can run down a whole list of shit for days of shit you've done for them. So I hope Karina doesn't fall for the banana in a tailpipe with Carmen at all, because you should have known better. You're 60 years old and you gave up everything for one thing. All right? You gave up everything for one thing. And that thing doesn't even fucking like you. Forget love. She doesn't even like you. She can't stand. Everything about you annoys her. How you eat, how you talk, how you walk, how you breathe, how you hold your arm. We saw that in the restaurant. How you dance. Everything irks the shit out of her. I don't want to hear it when the apology tour starts. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Got that right, especially family. Yeah, especially family. Raised 3 kids and retired and living my best life. She said that boss lady wanted her. She did say that. Yeah, she said that too. I don't want you. Oh, we gonna play that one back next time we go live, probably tomorrow. I don't want you, Karina. I got my woman. She want me, but I don't want her. Yeah, she said all that. Karina ain't never wanted your ass. You ugly and you broke. Why would Karina be interested in that? You're not attractive in any way, Carmen. At all. On any level. So, I highly doubt that boss lady wanted your ass. Nandy, she put up a video a few minutes ago of Kim Charette and her niece Angel for a party she had at the house. Yeah, she's putting up these old videos now because she's trying to, again, set the atmosphere for when she has these conversations with these people who she's crossed. And one thing about me, I'm going to tell y'all, which y'all don't know a whole lot because I don't talk a lot about myself. I mostly talk about, Carmen and Tay. And that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to talk about me. But, which is why I never told y'all where I live right at this moment because, look what happened. As soon as people found out, they just came straight to the property and they start following, et cetera, et cetera. But that'll be handled. Believe me when I tell you that. All that shit is on film, camera, and everything else. But I don't tell y'all a lot about me. But what I can tell you is the people who, the people who I have reached out to, the one time in my life, ever in the history of me breathing, and they were acting X, Y, and Z, I don't even like. You could never get another conversation from me now. You know what I'm saying? I will never fuck with you ever again. I don't give a fuck if it's my own father or mother. I don't give a fuck. If I'm in a life or death situation and I never ask anybody or you or whatever for anything at all, and so I ask you for whatever it may be, I don't give a fuck. What is this piece of gum? But I ask you to do something for me and you come up with excuses, you ain't even got to come up with 10. Just one. I'm done with you. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be my blood sister, brother, cousin, uncle, mother, but I don't care. I'm done. You can't never get anything out of me ever again. And when you pass away on this earth, I'll bow my head in a moment of silence for your ass, but don't even look for me at your funeral, because I'm done. I don't like people like that. I'm a loyal as fuck. I'm the most loyal person on this fucking planet. Loyalty means everything to me. Everything. And if you ever cross me, if you ever do anything to break my trust, or you cross me, or if I need you, like I did, and I never did before, and you don't come through, I'm done with you, because I know what kind of person I am. You don't deserve my loyalty, whoever the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm done. Forever and ever. I ain't even coming to your funeral, and I mean that on God. I'm done. Especially when I know I've done X, Y, and Z for your ass, whoever it may be. That's just how I am. Let's see. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me read Smitty's comment. I just looked the same damn thing when Boss Lady said, whatever you want. You heard her say that in the video, right? Yep. Doesn't take care of your body. Who wants your nasty cook? Right. Sometimes Tay acts like she don't want some penis. She was liking that driver from the bridal party. Tay loves dick, please. I learned the hard way, huh? You and me both. She's getting the D. That's why she hates Carmen. Her and Tate was on live earlier. Took hasn't left yet. Crook probably can't go because she doesn't have her passport. That's what we heard. I mean, we've definitely been hearing that about her and the passport. But if Carmen doesn't have a passport, then Tay shouldn't be looking at destinations outside of places where you don't have to have one. She shouldn't be looking at, other countries at all. Your new wife doesn't have a passport, so why are you still going ahead without her? Yeah. Okay. Took said you ain't never been married, so how can you talk about anyone's wedding? Popcorn cosign. Well, she said that about people. I heard her say that. Haven't been married, but bitch, you've been married multiple times and you still got it wrong. You still ain't got it right. I'm smart enough. Here's the thing: when people make comments like that, I'm gonna turn this around. When people make comments like, "Oh, you've never been married," or "You're not even in a relationship," or whatever, you have to stop for a minute and consider this. You are married. So you shaming other people because they're not. You are married, but you miserable. I'd rather be single and happy. I'm living at a Hilton. I'm living my best life. I'm eating all kind of, I got room service. I've got hot breakfast cooked every morning. You know what I'm saying? I've got security because they got cameras everywhere and X, Y, and Z. I'm quite happy not having being in a relationship where I gotta fake like I like somebody to get their money. Bitch, I have my own money. I work my whole life and I don't spend a lot of money. I penny pinch and save a lot. Y'all see me with the same purse all the time. I have other purses, but y'all see me with the same purse all the time, that brown Gucci purse, because I don't trick my money up on frivolous shit. I save it so I can stay at a place like a Hilton one day in life. You know what I'm saying? For however long I want to. But I digress. Carmen and Tay, or Tay, not Carmen, but Tay saying that somebody's not married or not in a relationship, but you married and you miserable. You people out here in these relationships and they nigga cheating on them, whether you know it or not. They somewhere eating somebody's ass. You don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I know. Okay? So when people start that shit about how somebody's not even married or somebody's not in a relationship, bitch, you are and you miserable. Make that make sense. How's somebody supposed to be jealous of that? You sound dumb as hell. Nene, get the fuck off my page. Stop asking dumb questions. I just answered that question. Bye, bitch. Let's see. They're constantly talking about haters, but want to say we lying. They are not bothered. They stay talking about us. They've been married and divorced now, retired. I've been married and divorced. Now retired, raising all three of my kids. And guess what? I travel because that's what I want, and I'm single. That's it. I ain't got no kids. I don't have any kids. Any real, financial obligations, any of that. My bills are paid. All my credit cards paid. Yeah, I own my car. This is things broke people can't comprehend. Now, if you broke, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking broke people who talk shit. That's what I'm talking about. People who want you to be as broke as them so they can't fathom certain things. Let's see. Tam Morgan. Hi, Tam. Sorry, I read that one already. She's nothing to be jealous of. She's being robbed, blind, and pretty much homeless. She ain't even got a place to stay. She can't even stay at a fucking Hilton if she wanted to. You out there haggling over tire prices, begging them to take tires you have just to give you a little discount. Let me see. Let me see this one. Nope, not you. Okay. So then, Carmen and Tay, they're always getting people to go on their panel with them, or they're going on somebody else's show for people to co-sign their shit. They talk shit. They always, with the Gibson interview, they went and talked to these two ladies, and Carmen was letting them do most of the talking, and all the time. This is what they do. They either go on somebody's page, or they go on their own page and bring people on, to get support for their bullshit. You never see nobody come on here and support me. Nothing I'm saying, because I stand on my own fucking 2 feet. Period. But let's look at this. Let's take a look at this video of Crook the Took crying to this lady. I don't even know who the fuck, where she get these fucking people from. It's just ridiculous. But she's crying to this lady about her relationship with her daughter, and how she can't believe, is this the one? She can't believe that other people are promoting her daughter, and how that hurts her to her heart core. Bitch, if you were doing what you're supposed to be doing, to, for, and with your daughter, nobody could even speak on that shit. But you're not, so they do. Let's take a look. Hold on.
Away. You never had to turn to nobody. I'm here. I'm here. I just had a 6-figure wedding in Vegas. If you need some help, I'm right here.
Right.
You told me don't call, don't, nothing, and it's nothing that will break a mother's heart than they kids, and your children. They can be 50 years old. They still your children.
I know my son be 50 this year. They still your kids. And guess what? You're going to have to break.
I will never discredit my child, but things in life that you go through, it will make you turn against your mother, your father, people, whatever reason that you made a decision to turn against your parents, the people that gave you life. You need to keep it privately. And you can work. Things can always be worked out. Because, I want my child to win. Just like each and every one of you, you want your child to win. I want your children. I want your children to win. I pray for your children, everybody that love and follow me. I pray for your grandchildren. I pray for your family. I pray for everybody's friends. I want all of us to win and be successful. And that's why no matter what I go through in life, I wake up every day of my life feeling blessed. And when I tell you today, this hit me like a ton of bricks, I ain't even gonna lie about it. This one about took me out.
Hang on, guys. So Carmen's upset because everybody else is doing something for her daughter or her granddaughter that she hasn't thought to do. Someone sent me a screenshot of Carmen purchase to her daughter Ashley's business, and the purchase was for $100. Like she did something because she said she was going to buy products. You bought $100 worth of products. People spending more than that don't even know Ashley on her products, and you spend $100. That is a fucking slap in the face and a major fucking insult. To sit up there and say, I just had a $100 wedding in Vegas, dollar wedding in Vegas. That's gonna be her new claim to fame when she meet people and you know what I'm saying? I had $100,000 wedding in Vegas. That's money you didn't even have to spend, bitch. And then you turn around and send your daughter $100 purchase, do a purchase with your daughter for $100. That's adding insult to injury, bitch. And you one dirty motherfucker. And you know who told her it was enough? Tay. In my mind, Tay was right there letting her know that, yeah, send $100. You can spend. Carmen was like, how much should I buy? You think I should buy $5,000 worth of stuff? Tay was like, $5,000? Bitch! Are you fucking crazy, Carmen? You know I gotta eat. You know I gotta travel. I'm going to Africa, meet with the ancestors. You know, $5,000, Carmen. You can go to her website and pick out a couple of things for $100, and she should be grateful for that. In my mind, that's how the conversation went. It was Tay. Tay's always behind all the fuckery that has to do with Carmen. I was looking at my mic, make sure it wasn't bleeping. $5,000. She probably body slammed that bitch when she said that. Y'all know what's good? Costco. Costco has these egg rolls that they sell. I told y'all they're doing a lot of things with like Asian food and stuff. They're not egg rolls, I'm sorry, they're spring rolls. They are so fucking good. They're good for a nice little light midnight snack. That's what I was munching on. Tay put that bitch in the chokehold with that $5,000 comment. Carmen getting everything she deserved for all the things that she did. Someone sent me a super sticker earlier too. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge it. I was doing some other stuff with you guys. But thank you so much for the super sticker. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. You guys, please make sure you hit the like, the share, the smiley face button. All of that. I would definitely appreciate it. Listen. So, over the last couple of days, I've been sending you guys or posting different surveys. And I appreciate the participation in them, the suggestions and all that stuff. As you all know, right now my residence is a Hilton by choice. Clearly I spend a lot of time here, you know, with you guys. Sorry, one of the sesame seeds got caught in my teeth. And I went ahead and let you guys know. I confirmed it since people were on the grounds, and you guys needed to be aware of that, right? And believe me, I'm working with through the proper channels to get it addressed and all that stuff. So I thought it would be a great way to rub a shitty pamper in the haters' faces by turning what they thought was going to be something damaging to me. I don't know why, but they thought was going to be damaging to me into profit. So, I decided to come out with, and I've made this announcement already, you guys know, and a lot of you have been in my inbox, you know, hounding me over it. Overnight hotel overnight bags. All right. So I have been working behind the scenes the last couple of days. I already, I actually cast the net out there and asked you guys to suggest names for me. Y'all, a lot of people responded, and I got a lot of really, really good options But it came to me, the name, God just dropped it in my spirit. Sweet Life. The Sweet Life, right? Sweet like a hotel suite. And then sweet like sweet, you know. So it's a play on words, the Sweet Life. And that is the name that I am going with. So I decided to, so I created a logo today, last night, whenever it was. And you guys, you know, gave me some feedback on that versus the hanger versus the dress and all that stuff, right? I think it's a pretty nice logo, if I say so myself, for the Sweet Life. I have been working behind the scenes. I had a Zoom meeting with Miss Sherry of Butters Bars LLC. And she and I will be partnering together to bring some of her products to these overnight bags. It's going to be opulence, decadence, you know, really nice bags. So that when you get to your hotel destination, wherever your destination, and you check into the hotel, you don't have to worry about anything as it pertains to the shower, your pajamas, your body care, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. All that will be included in this overnight bag that I am building and working with a seamstress to bring custom pajamas to you guys for it, okay? So I will be getting fitted over the next couple of days for the first pair of pajamas so that I can show you guys what they look like, feel like. I'm going to wash them, show you how they wash, and all of that stuff. So it's going to have a lot of goodies in it in the bag. Miss Sherry and I, we're going to switch out some of the body creams like maybe every other month. So to have creams and balms and, you know, handmade soaps, satin pillows for your hair, all that kind of stuff, right? It's going to be a complete bag of indulgence. And I am working behind the scenes. I've already gotten the business registered, filed the articles of incorporation. I've been very busy, right? And I'm not like Carmen. I'm not gonna put the cart before the horse. Just start selling you guys shit and not legally, you know, not doing it legally. I'm not doing that. I don't do that. That's what they do. All right. So I've been setting the business up, and you know, moving forward with it. And so more to come on the bag. It is going to be, you guys are gonna love it. Pajamas and a robe, slippers, all kinds of stuff in there. Really, really nice stuff. One of the just to turn this, you know, the whole, what they meant to try to embarrass me or hurt me or harm me or make fun of me. In the meanwhile, I'm getting the last laugh because the same motherfuckers doing that, they can't even, how much I pay a month is more than they pay in 5 years in their little Section 8 fucking apartments. All right. Shout out to you if you're on Section 8. I know people who are. I'm talking about the ones who got shit to pop about somebody else when you can't even, your rent's $100 a month. You can't even stay at the Hills, and that's why you couldn't fathom how somebody else could do it. They must be getting a discount. No, I wish they would give me a fucking discount. But anyway, what your enemies use to try to harm you, you know, God'll bless you right in their face every single time. And so, I'm carrying on with mine. We got the name. I filed for it already with the Secretary of State. I got my tax ID number, everything. I have all my ducks in a row because that's how we roll on this page. And I'm working on bringing the bags to you guys. All right. So I'm also going to be doing a pre-sale for the bags. They'll be discounted for those of you who reserve within like the time period that I set forth for the pre-sale for the bags. So you'll be able to get them at a discount. It's just like pre-selling a book, right? For those of you who read. I know some of them motherfuckers don't read. But if you follow a certain author, like I love Anne Rice. Anne Rice is one of my favorite authors. She's passed away the last year or so, which is sad. But she would release books all the time, pre-release, and I would secure a book, and then when they were published, I would get my book first. So that's how the kits will work too. Not the kits, but the overnight bags. If you prepay for your overnight bag, and I'm putting together a database and a system and all that stuff to keep track of who paid, and so when they are released, that they go to you. So I'm working on developing a system and a database for that, a CRM, customer relationship management system. And so that's been keeping me very, very busy. Working with and talking to a couple of very talented clothes makers or seamstresses. And more to come on the bag. One of you, you guys have been giving me some really good ideas. One person suggested that I do different levels of bags. So maybe I'll do one with regular pajamas, right? So instead of doing the satin pajamas, which it will be the the flagship bag, I'll do one with regular cotton pajamas. Not regular because there won't be anything regular about it, but just cotton pajamas, really nice cotton pajamas, and the bag will be more cost effective. It'll be cheaper. Still a nice bag and everything you need to make your hotel stay absolutely enjoyable. So, yep, more to come on that very, very soon. Let me put my glasses on, see what y'all talking about over here. You like Ann Rice? I love Ann Rice too. She passed away, but so yeah, so Miss Sherry, she's over at Butters Bars LLC. You guys, this will be a good way too for you guys to get introduced to her product, because we talked about, she and I, when we were on the Zoom meeting, we talked about the containers that these products should be in, and they're not going to be the large ones like she sells on her website, because that wouldn't make sense when you're traveling with these large bags. And if you're traveling, you're not going to be able to get those through TSA. So I'm making sure that everything is airline friendly from an ounces standpoint. But this is a good way for you to sample her products before actually fully committing to a full size jar of, let's say, whipped aloe vera body butter, or her bars, because we're going to include soap bars. It's going to be a really, really nice overnight bag for your overnight stay at the hotels. So, and also I'll be doing refills for the bag, right? So one of the things I talked to Miss Sherry about was what, like, we need to put the products in a small clear see-through bag. So she got one, she showed it to me. It's perfect. She knows what I'm talking. She can see the vision. All right. She went and got one, came back to the camera. It's a little cute clear bag with handles on it, and it even snaps in the middle so your item stays secure in it. What I'll be doing is selling those as refills. So as you run out of your butters, your bars, your creams and different things like that, even inevitably you will, of course, then you could just order a refill bag, right? You can order a refill bag to put back in your overnight bag so that it stays stocked up with all the things that you love. So I'm super excited about the bags, and turning this disaster into what they thought was going to be a disaster into a situation that is funny as hell to me, right? This is the ultimate fuck you, right? You wish you could. And turn this into something that you guys would love, and everyone travels, so you're going to need it. These will be great gifts, y'all, for your daughters, your granddaughters, your children, birthday gifts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so more to come on that. Let me see. Self-care is good for the mind. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork at all, so I'm saving my money for my grandson. Without my son or grandmother knowing about it, I'll leave the earth. His nana got him. I don't know about Carmen, but my grandson is going to get his, even if his mama is Evelina. I don't care. Yeah. I mean, most people feel that way about their grandchildren. Y'all know I don't have kids, right? I don't want kids. I never wanted kids. But I will tell you this. I do know, I have a large family. People always say that their grandkids, they love their grandkids more than they actually love their kids. So I know that grandparents have a special bond with their grandchildren. We saw Ashley's daughter in a lot of videos with Carmen. Like, Carmen told a lie. Like, she lies about timelines and all that. She was like, Victoria lived with me for 5 or 6 years while Ashley was getting herself together and going through something. How old is Victoria? She's not even that old to have, no, you act like you raised her from birth all the way through and Ashley was nowhere around. That's what I got from what she said, and that's just simply not true. I did see Victoria in the kitchen with you cooking from time to time, and she's so smart. the young lady, and she's so sweet and so mannerable. You know, she's always like, yes, ma'am, and you know, all that kind of stuff. She's so sweet. How you can let someone, a charlatan like Tay, walk into your life and sever that relationship? You got to be, man, you are just, you got to be mentally ill. You have to be, because no one in their right and a healthy mind would allow something like that to happen. Ever. Someone to come in between them and you know, someone they love and cherish. Cassandra, I'm gonna put you in a timeout. You can go somewhere else if I'm killing you with the ums. No, but I'm gonna just block you. All right. There you go. All that, coach, I love you, but I told y'all, when somebody's telling you but, when someone says something to you and they say but, no matter what they said before the but, that shit doesn't matter. It's everything that comes after the but is what they really mean and what they really want to say. So good luck to you out there trying to join again. I'm an avid traveler, so I love it. It's awesome. We're sharing bins. I don't know. I haven't heard about it since that big ass gummy bag. Was she at the funeral? I mean, wedding? Was she at the wedding? Should have been a funeral. I don't know. That's true. I wish my grandbabies were born before my kids. Oh my God. Not before your kids. Let's see. Grandkids. Bernadette, where's your picture? So Wanda said, yes, I quote when she said her granddaughter lived with her. That's not true. She said for 5 or 6 years. She lived with her for 5 or 6 years while Ashley was going through something. No. That don't even. How old is the baby? Like, she's only 5 or 6 now. Maybe a little older. What is she, like 6, 7, something like that? And we know you haven't been in her life for the last year. So that's a year taken off. So it's just, she just be lying about shit all the time. Let's see. Miss Pitt said, I don't know why they play with you. They know you're a boss. You are a business mind. Ain't nothing to be played with. They cannot touch you. I don't know why they try. Period. Well, they try because they don't have anything else to do. These are gutter roaches. Gutter rats, as I called them first. And then Carmen started trying to say it. These are people who are poverty minded. I'm going to leave it at that. She ain't called no police and no detectives. Let me see. Hi, Lisa. Tay has caused her to lose her entire fam. Yeah, but Carmen should have known better. She good and grown. Let's see. Did you see the Invisible Man talking smack in here? No. We're not concerned about. I'm not concerned. I don't want you guys to be concerned about anything anybody else says. Just watch me flex on them. All of them. Carmen and Tate included. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Y'all keep doing what you're doing too. See how that works out for you. She helped. She helped took. Can't put it all on the devil. Let's see. Crook was throwing shade at her daughter. She was throwing shade at her daughter. Crook was throwing shade at her daughter as if she was MIA from her baby. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what she said. And that's how I took it. Like she had custody of her or something. Like, come on now. Hi, Miss Pfeiffer. You just waking up? Nanny, you're so right. I'm expecting my first grandchild in September. And baby, nothing. The baby ain't even here yet. She already on grandmama duty. Nothing will separate me from the love I will have for my grandbaby. No thing or no one, period. Callie Living, is your daughter pregnant or is your son pregnant? Let me see. Hi, Miss Garner. Maybe get in bulk by somebody scrubs from Ashley. What type of payment will you take? I don't have Cash App. I only got MasterCard. Indulge in the bag. Why don't you guys have Cash App? This is what I really want to know. Why I don't have Cash App? Cash App is the premier way to exchange money in 2023. I don't know why y'all don't have Cash App. Can I get in on it? But I'm serious, Nandy. Looking for something to invest in, and I love your style. I'm good. I don't need any investors at this time, but I appreciate the offer. I like it. Sweet life. Oh yeah, it's a sweet life. Have a safe and blessed day. Karma's a bitch. Let him know, Tam. Yeah, she's always speaking recklessly about Tay's mom. How the fuck are you talking about somebody else's, your child, and this and that, da 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 da, how it should be? But you and your daughter are estranged. Due to you, not her. Did they rent that wedding dress? I absolutely think so. Karen, don't post other people on this page. That will get you deleted and blocked. Somebody else did that several times. They were trying to talk about like that Miss Cleo lady tonight on our page. And I saw the comment several times. And then I went ahead and blocked that person. And I hated to do it. But y'all already know the rules. So if you break them, then that's what you get. You get what you get. Especially for that lady. She calls out everyone, but the source is her daughter. Cash App is quick and easy. What you'll be able to do is go on to a website. What I don't want to do with the Cash App is, Cash App would be easy to take the payments for the overnight bags and the, what is it called? I forget the system, but you'll be able to go into, to prepay for the bags is what I was thinking of. You'll be able to go into, you'll be able to order through a system so that when, again, the bags are released, you'll get your bags first and, you'll pay less money. But it's just a better way to keep track of that kind of stuff. Because when y'all start sending money into Cash App, I mean, yeah, Cash App, it'll be a lot of names to navigate through. Oh, she paid. Oh, she paid. Oh, I didn't get her name. Oh, what's her name? Oh, I didn't get her address. Cash App is not the way. It's the premier way to exchange money for different things like we do, like the theater and other things like personal things. But when you start getting into selling merchandise, especially if it's on like a prepaid basis, or even if it's not, even if they're buying it real time, money goes in. I don't know if you ever gotten like lots of Cash Apps in, but they go in your account really quickly and you can easily lose track. So I'm creating a system where when you guys order the bags, it'll already be flagged in the system that you have purchased the first round of, you've already paid for your bag in advance, is what I'm saying. You'll pay in advance for your bags. And when they're released, I'll already be able to pull up in the system everyone who paid within a certain time period and get your bag shipped out to you that way. That is the professional way to handle things. Just telling y'all, well, send me y'all money through Cash App and I'll make it happen. No, I'm not doing that because I want this to go as smoothly as possible. Of course, there are always going to be hiccups. That's how it is, and of course, the haters are always looking for some type of hiccup, some type of misstep, etc. But I'm a human being. I'm not a robot, and I know people think highly of me, like the haters. That's what I'm talking about. I know y'all think I'm perfect, but I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm far from perfect, but everything that I do from a business standpoint, I definitely strive to do with excellency. So this venture will be no different. I plan on selling them to you guys, in other venues as well, not just online, but other places as well. So, yeah, more to come on those hotel bags. People clowning about the Motel 6. Even if I did go and stay at a Motel 6, so what? Where are y'all staying at? Let me know. I'm not at a Motel 6 though, but if I did, so what? Did you get my address? You are rushing me, and I don't even know why you would post that here. I love Cash App. You love Cash App? Okay. I love Cash App too, but from a business standpoint, it's not it's not it's not something that you should use if you're doing like a large exchange and having multiple deposits going into your account. She's always comparing her parenting to Auntie's parenting. There's no comparison. Are not the same. If Ashley was acting like Took, Crook would be acting like Auntie. Nope, she was helping her mother out a lot with cleaning. Yeah, Ashley was Carmen's assistant, right? And she kept the house clean, and you know, actually even was responsible for giving Carmen like spending money. We know this because Latrice told us this, and you know, and I totally believed it, and it turned out to be true. So Ashley was the one, you know, paying the bills, probably, certainly giving her an allowance out of her own money, keeping the house clean. Now that she doesn't have Ashley, I mean, that's probably driving Tay insane. Carmen's nastiness. Carmen's a nasty person. She's not tidy. She's not clean. So you over there fucking up this lady's house, and she's not happy about it one bit. Took was throwing shade at her granddaughter. She kept saying the flower girl was so perfect. Couldn't ask for a better, more amazing flower girl. Wow. She said that. In the midst of Crook saying how she was upset she was. Wow. I should be surprised by that. Tay's that sounds like her. Dowie Luray, get the fuck off my page before I roast your ass. Alright? Go back over there and crawl up Tay's stretched out ass pussy. It's big enough for you, trust me. Click and fill their bags. Click and fill their bags. Have multiple brands and items. Have options to change PJs seasonally. Yep. That's the plan. Well, I will get Cash App because I want one of them bags. I guess you don't take MasterCard. I'm not going to be taking any of your payments. Your payments will be handled through a system. All right? I don't want to, no. But don't worry. I'll make it easy for you to get the bags. Don't you worry. So I'll probably have PayPal. Yeah, so PayPal takes all types of cards. So PayPal, and then, I don't know. You'll be able to get the bag. Trust me. I'm definitely not going to put any barriers between you people in these bags. I promise you that. Do you mean they both live with her? Because Ashley might not have had a place. That's not what she said. She said she took care of Victoria for 5 or 6 months because when Ashley was going through something. So, yeah. Someone said they like Zell. Damn, you got Dowie out of here fast. Fuck off my page. Damn, the grandmother was buying Flower Girls items. Yep. Zell is nice. Listen. In order for me to keep track of who paid for what, who paid for the, who paid in advance for their bags, and just in general, when you guys start ordering the bags, like that has to be handled through a system. And yeah, I could say, just send me the money. That's some shit that Carmen and Tay would say. But I want to make sure that the people who pay for their bags, especially those who pay for, prepay for the bags in advance, I want to make sure that you get your bags timely, and I don't have to go back through Cash App like, okay, so here's money from this person. Let me reach out to them and see where they want the bag sent. I'm not doing that. So I trust and believe I've been working feverishly on this. All right. So hopefully I'll have a set of pajamas to show you guys next week, how they look and all that stuff. But the bag is going to be chock full of all kinds, everything that you need. From eye masks to slippers to shower shoes, everything you need to make your hotel stay absolutely decadent, and love it. Since people want to talk about people who stay in Hiltons. although I have Cash App, I know if you send to the wrong person, it's very hard to dispute. Yep, that's true too. Um, I know I saw that, Sherry. I saw that the other day when I was looking at my Cash App stuff. I saw that Cash App has a business account now. Now I don't know what that means. I don't know if you're able to keep track of orders and stuff like that. For me, y'all know I'm a process person. So ordering anything from me, especially if it's like an ongoing thing, I need a way that I can go into a system and pull your name up and see when you paid, what the notes are, blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm working on that regularly. I'll be working on that all this weekend, and it should be up and ready by Monday. Yep. Let me see. Although I have Cash App, Zelle is nice. Zelle is nice. I mean, I don't have any problem against Zelle at all. Let's see. One of my clients created a bag that had wedding essentials in it. Everything a bride might need on a wedding day. That's nice too. She was helping her mother out a lot with cleaning and making sure her finances were in order. I don't know. Everyone is laughing because we warned her before she took over. Everyone warned her. This was like intruder alert. She ignored it. I have Cash App. You're not going to need Cash App for this. A lot of lesbians ignore their kids once they get into relationships. Ooh, I didn't say that. I was just reading a comment because I know y'all gonna come for that comment. Why would you? A lot of lesbians ignore their kids once they get in a relationship. Is that right? I don't know. Heard there was a wedding crasher. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw the wedding crasher stuff. I want one, Andy. I want Andy, but okay, holla at me because I'm looking for another income stream and I'm ready, girl. Listen, I encourage people to create multiple streams of income. This is super important, y'all, because the job you work at, as long as you're working for someone else, you can get fired for any reason or no reason at all. People fire you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to have multiple streams of income to fall back on. I told y'all when I started this page that I was starting this page and that I expected to get paid from social media for it. I told y'all off the dickhead, off the rip. Y'all knew this about me. I don't go online and spend hours online and I'm not getting paid for it. Nah. And neither should you. So you guys find out what your strength is, what your strengths are and what your strength is and what area it is and capitalize, on it. Exploit it, show it, bring it to the forefront, make money off of it. As long as you're giving something in exchange for the money that you're taking in, it's all good. That's you should do definitely. I just happen to I just happen to have talents in a number of different areas. And so this works for me, this platform. I can speak all day and all night. This is what I do, I love you guys because y'all are very vocal as well. And yeah, just find something you love to do. And, turn it into find a way to turn it into a revenue stream. Definitely. Selling these overnight bags, again, what they meant to try to talk shit about me or try to hurt me in some way, I'm just going to turn this into a bag. Literally and figuratively, I'm turning it into a bag. And I'm going to sit there and let God bless me right in their face, every last one of them, and carry on with my business per usual. So, Dell Jenkins, I understand that you want to, you want to create some kind of revenue stream or start a business. Find out what you're good at. Figure it out. I'm sure you probably already know. And use that to your advantage to build either a platform or product, a service or product. Miss Sherry, y'all know her from Butters Bars LLC. Her products are phenomenal. People love them. people rave about them all the time. So it was a no-brainer when I thought to create these overnight bags to include some of her products within the bag, for you guys to indulge in and to enjoy. Some really, really good stuff I have planned coming for you guys. And yeah, really good stuff. Let me see. Where are you? You're over here. My husband and I were talking, and I said, off the dickhead. And he said, where'd you get that from? I laughed and told him from Nandy's. Miss Julie said, I love that was something that was supposed to kill you. It's going to make you wealthy. Baby, I'm working on these bags. All right. And I would definitely appreciate all of your support. If you fuck with this page, this bag is something. These bags are this is what you can take with you. Oh, you know what else I'm putting in the bag? Specially designed, custom designed door hangs, the door tags. Mine is all the way across. You have the do not disturb ones on your door. Well, I'm going to include little nice, really nicely designed, really just custom tags. Let me put it like that. I don't want to give too much away. But those will be in your bag too, and you can put those on your door just for fun. Instead of, the boring do not disturb. It'll say do not disturb, but it'll have other stuff on it too. So, but more than that, just stuff that you need to have a really, really good time and pamper yourself, while you're in your next hotel. I'm gonna say it's what colors will they be in the bag? What colors will they be in the bags? What do you mean? What colors in the bag? You mean the pajamas? The pajamas, you mean? The pajamas are you're gonna be able to pick different color pajamas according to what your birthstone is. So if your birthday is in July and a ruby is your birthstone, the neckline of the pajamas, which will be in a V-neck, will be crimson red, just like your birthstone. So if it's emerald, then your neckline will be a really rich crimson color around the neckline. So, yep. Let me see. You could say the same thing about women who put the men before their kids. Now that's true, definitely. Speaking as a lesbian who doesn't put anyone before my only child and only grandchildren, I knew that somebody was gonna address that, and I understand completely because I just read the comment. I didn't make it or necessarily agree with it. People have their opinions. This is what this platform was built for, so you all can speak your mind. Unless you're a rose dusty, and that's a problem. For those of you who are just joining, someone suggested that I start a Sweet Life, basically podcast. They didn't say podcast, but basically that's what it would be. Once a week, letting you all know, just going live from the Marriott. And there's a lot of people here. I interact with tons of people, y'all, all the time. People who've been here for like years because they're having their house worked on or built, or they just want to live hotel living. This is like luxury apartment living without any of the strings attached. Lights, gas, water, rent, if it's, or mortgage or whatever. And people stay at this particular Hilton just for that reason, because it's, you can get a whole suite with a complete closed off bedroom, and which I have, full kitchen, full huge refrigerator, stove, all that stuff. So that's why they call Hiltons like this and hotels like this extended stay, because people do extend their stay here. It's not an extended stay America, which if you live there, shout out to you. But people stay here a long time while they have work done on their house, as I've done a few times over the last few years, several years of, owning homes here in Georgia. But people love it here. I mean, y'all, listen, I've made lifelong friends with people here. All kinds of people who invite me over to their house. You know what I'm saying? If they live in Georgia. and all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of interesting stuff that goes on here. So talking about it once a week or going live from here once a week. Create some for cruises. Well, it'll be an overnight stay. You can take it on a cruise with you, of course, definitely. Anywhere you stay overnight is what the bags are for. Let's see. Good night, Callie Living. Coach and Andy, no problem. I just thought that you have so many ideas and focus. I would reach out, but no problem. I'm going to find something I can invest in and make me some money. Listen, I don't have all the answers to life. I just know when I know something. I feel like these bags could be on HSN easily. That they could be, you know what I'm saying, in your Bloomingdale's or Macy's or even Target. You know what I'm saying? In different places. I feel like this is something I could peddle in a number of different ways. This makes people's life easier. And, you know, I can't wait to bring it to you guys because, yeah. Oh, I'm going to turn this beef into a bag. You can believe that shit. Literally and figuratively. Someone said, hi, Nandy. I'm sorry, Shauna. Said, hi, Nandy. I lived in the same Hilton suite, same as you, for 3 months. When I sold my house in Arkansas and moved to Dallas, it was a wonderful experience. You stayed here? I'm trying to tell you. It's nice. The people are nice. The breakfast is really good in the mornings. Room service, you know. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they thought. Telling y'all that I lived. Well, they were trying to say that I was living at some skeevy motel somewhere. But y'all knew better than that. So yeah. So Shauna, so you know, if you stayed at this exact same one for 3 months, you know it was nothing but a joy. Let me see. Oh, you know I already thought about it, Rochelle, but I gotta get my sales up first. Let me find out you're going on Shark Tank. You already know I looked into it. I'm going to get my numbers up. Y'all help me get my sales up first, the numbers up. And this is definitely something I want you all to be a part of. That's why I've included you in the suggestion of the name, as well as the design of our logo. Did y'all see the new logo? Let me put it up so you guys can see. Hold on. Let's see. Nandy After Dark. There we go. Nandy After Dark. Hold on. Let me share my screen with y'all. Calm down, killers. All right, so I created this logo yesterday sometime, and here it is. This is the logo. It's a suite or hotel door handle. And, oh wait, you guys probably can't see it yet. Let me see. Hold on. Here it is. Okay. So it's a suite / hotel door handle with the do not disturb plaque card on it. That's what it would normally be. And I put the name that I came up with, The Sweet Life by Nandy. Luxe Hotel Essentials. That's our new logo, guys. For the bags. For the overnight bags. Initially, I had a hanger right here, which worked also, because, you know, when you're going into a suite, you usually hang things up. Your clothes, your coat, your house robes, all that stuff. But I changed it because you guys voted overwhelmingly and said that I should use something else. And I just went back. I actually was going back and forth between a hanger and the robe. And, but I used the hanger to introduce the logo to you guys. And someone said, I forget who it was. I think it was, I'll tell you when I switch back over to our page. She was like, did you have any other option other than a hanger? And I'm like, well, yeah, I could literally put anything there. So I went back to the robe, which I was going back and forth with about anyway, and let you guys vote on it. And overwhelmingly, like several hundred of you voted for the robe. So there it is. Here's our new logo for the overnight bags. It'll be on everything. Let me stop sharing. Will you have shorts, pajamas? Yes. That's awesome. I'll definitely support you. Yes, thank you. I appreciate it. Do you, sissy, enjoy you? I work for the Ritz and would get a room to relax in and had home and family. Hotels can be relaxing. Yeah, if you can do it, I definitely encourage it because what you talking about that natty at the door? Let me see. For the sweet bags, you could do silver, gold, and platinum packages. Someone suggested that. Listen, I am definitely coachable. I'm a coachable person, right? If you guys have ideas, and I mean, I'm open to ideas and suggestions. I don't know everything. I tell y'all this all the time. I know people, whatever. But I don't know everything. I'm making these bags for you guys. I'm making them for y'all. I plan to peddle them to different hotels, probably like the Ritz and St. Regis and places like that, where people who just show up at the hotel, you just get your hotel overnight bag. A lot of times people forget shit all the time in their bag, so they could just buy a bag that they can keep with them and take with them. Yeah, it's I just thought it was I thought it was something useful that you guys would be able to enjoy these bags, these overnight bags. So definitely working on them, and they will be out soon. So while people out there pushing, Carmen always talking about people, these hate pages and people always hating on them and blah 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 blah. Wow, people, and y'all got the most hateful motherfuckers, and most simple-minded people, creating these pages for y'all and hating for y'all. But while they're over there hating and plotting and scheming and working on getting themselves arrested for whatever reason or whatever the case may be, whatever, y'all over there doing what you're doing, and I'm over here, building a legacy with the people who follow this page. If you don't follow this page, you don't fuck with it, whatever, blah blah blah, that's fine. But if you rock with this page, you know who I am and you know what I'm about already. So anything anybody tell y'all about me, take it with a grain of salt until you hear it directly from me. Like you heard about the Hilton, you heard about this hotel, because it started getting to the point where it, meaning you guys in my inbox, started getting to the point where y'all were really, really concerned about me, about my safety. Is it true? Are you really this? Are you this? Da-da-da. Watch out for this, watch out for that. So I just wanted to come out and let you guys know, which is exactly what I did. Yes, I am at a Hilton, and I'll be here for as long as I fucking like, because I can afford it. Unlike what they were trying to say, Carmen, Tay, whomever else, their little minions, whatever they had to say. So, yeah, I still, again, just wanted to come out with something and turn that whole situation into a bag. Yeah, literally. These bags coming out, though, you can believe that shit. Who's this Lawrence person? Another faggot? Calm down, LGBTQIA community. Get your faggot ass off my page, boy. I don't know why I guess people don't follow certain you know what, we ain't gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about that person. I just had to get off the page. It's okay. I'm always forgetting something in my suitcase when I go on a trip. Wow. That's everybody. If you didn't support Tay, they would look over your comments. Like if you weren't saying anything positive, I believe that. Absolutely, because we love you and care about you, Dandy. Appreciate that. This page has it all. Cook, Carmen, education, labs, and getting that bag. Enough said. Hi Tara. You're very open-minded. That's a plus. I don't know everything, so I'm definitely open to suggestions for sure. Yes, it was you, Rochelle. Thank you. I did roll my eyes, but I was playing. You know that. And I even said it in that same comment. But she did ask. She asked if there was something else that I could have used instead of the hanger. So, because I'm not, stubborn or, a know-it-all. I actually was like, let me go back and put up the two options and see what the people think would be more appealing to them, and what they thought about it. And you guys were you responded overwhelmingly in favor of the robe. So thanks for that. Absolutely. Let's see. Yes, I know you were playing. Well, you got to say that because you know these hoes are wrong with stuff. And he got on that lady and rolled her eyes. Naoki, I haven't seen you in a while. Wow. Might put coupons and brochures for the area the customer will be staying to at their hotels. I'm retired and looking for something else. Listen, there's plenty of things y'all can do. Listen, find your tribe. Find people who think like you, who rock with you, who will support you. And not just, purchasing things from you, but also in helping your vision come to life, right? So the more suggestions you guys make, I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about it. My first time joining you, sweetheart. Won't be my last. You're very welcoming. Thank you so much, Miss Page. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Hi, Nancy. You're getting on at the tail end. It's almost time to go. Let me see. Is it breakfast time? No. A couple of hours. It'll be breakfast time. I don't know that I'll be going to breakfast this morning. I'm not sure. I'm going in and out. Well, Romanita, I can't really tell because that's your phone is definitely very suspect. We know this because you used to get on live and I couldn't hear anything you said. Am I going in and out to the rest of you? Tana, you on here? Am I going in and out? Because that's something I do need to know so I can fix that. Anybody else? Am I going in and out? Or can you hear me just fine? Let me know so I can adjust. No, I can hear you clearly. Nope, nope, no, no, nope, nope, nope. I can hear you. Romaniti, I'm going to need you to get that phone fixed, boo. Okay? Now, I've seen you on live tinkering with that phone. All right? Now, you my girl. Don't get me wrong. But you the only one experiencing this problem right now. Sweetheart. Listen, guys, I'm about to sign off. How long have we been on? 2.5 hours? Wow. That's quite some time. I'm going to Costco today. What's the name of those egg rolls? They're spring rolls. They sell multiple different ones. I don't know because I've taken them out of the carton and put them in Ziploc bags and put them up in the freezer here at the Hilton. And I don't know the name of them. But what I can tell you is they're spring rolls. So they have egg rolls, pork rolls, and they come in two connected plastic containers that they come in, and the package is like green. They're good as hell. You put them in the air fryer, which I did, and they are so good, y'all. These are good. They come out crispy. They're good on the end. They're good. Let's see. So take a look out for them. Loving your entrepreneurial mindset, coach, is refreshing as opposed to the desperate poverty mindsets. They can't fathom it at all. They stuck in the twilight zone, and I hate that for them. You know what I'm saying? I hate that for them. I hate that for anybody. But yeah, I will be following you. Look for me. Okay, Miss Page. Thank you for that. I definitely appreciate it. I'm always forgetting something in my suitcase when I go on a trip. Yep, y'all, we coming out with these pajamas, and one of the somebody suggested putting like a bottle of wine in one of them, so when they travel, they'll have that wine there for the night. Maybe wine in a wine glass. I don't know. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. But I'll be sending around a survey and just kind of trying to get a feel for some of the other things that you all might want in the bag that I've thought of. And we'll go from, so there's I saw online the other day, there's a foot spa, right? It's basically a collapse, but it collapses, down. It's like, picture like one of the freezer bags from, let's say, Costco, or like those insulated bags. It's an insulated bag of sorts that you just, unfold, and you put hot water in it and you soak your feet in it. So it's a foot spa. I thought about including that in them as well, in the kits, in the overnight bags as well, because that would be nice. To put your robe on after a long day of whatever you've been doing, touring, sightseeing, on business, and get to go back to your hotel and take a bath with some of the products that are in the overnight bag. Put your body lotion, your body creams on by Miss Sherry. Put your foot balm on. Put your socks on. Foot balm was very important to me. I treat my feet all the time. I put balm on my feet and I put socks on, and the heat from your feet will further activate and allow your body to absorb this balm, and your feet comes out like soft as a baby's ass the next day. So that'll be in the bag. Foot balms, and balm, BALM, not bombs like the bath bombs, but foot balms, and socks, body exfoliators, and all that kind of stuff. So everything you need: slippers, house coat. You know I'm old. A house coat. Wow. Robes and pajamas and eye masks and something for your hair, for the pillows, the silk pillows. That way you don't have to wear a bonnet. Right? If you're using a satin pillow, you don't need a bonnet. You don't need to wear a bonnet. You can just lay down on it. It's a very freeing thing. Those bonnets do what they want to do. So lots and lots of great stuff will be in the bag, you guys. And I'm absolutely going to, yes, their spring rolls are excellent. They're really good. Click and order per bag options. They can adjust the amount per and order the bag. Yep. Oops. Where's my thing stuck? There we go. Miss Cheryl said, ladies, remember, these bags will make nice birthday and Christmas gifts. Really nice, y'all. These bags are, even the bags I'm looking to have custom made too, right? So, Nandy, can you order from Costco online? Because we don't have one here in Pensacola, Florida. Order what? The bags? Costco probably, this is the kind of stuff that Costco will pick up. Costco picks up unique stuff from small vendors all the time. And that's how a lot of people scale their business and grow. But yeah, can you order from Costco online? Yeah, I've ordered from Costco online during the pandemic, definitely. And it was great because they use like the third party companies like, what's the company that does the shopping for a lot of people? Shopping cart, something like that. And yeah, it was great. But y'all know I'm not going to let people shop for me for too long for Costco because, I enjoy going to Costco and seeing a lot of the new products that they have out. And that's just my judge. That's why people was, stalking outside of Costco to see if I was going to be there, which is hilarious. You're going to roll up on something that you don't want. Nandy, are you going to have bags for males? Yes. Instacart, thank you for that, just Smitty. Shopping cart. Yes, bags for males are coming, but my first priority will be these bags that I'm working to get out now. They will be for females, from the pajamas to everything in them. But yes, I definitely plan on, because when y'all are traveling, who y'all traveling with? Your men, right? Usually, or your stud, if you're, whatever. So yeah, and they're not going to want, some of the things that's included in the kit for the females, in the males kit, I'll do, just different stuff, from razors to, the pajamas obviously have to be very different, just a lot of different things. I put some thought into it, but right now my focus is, filling up these, bags that are coming out with everything that I know you guys will love and make your hotel stay that more decadent, that more enjoyable. So, good night, Miss Paige. We definitely appreciate you for stopping by. You want to, I'm sorry, Nandy, foot balm. It's a balm, BALM, so it's a balm. Where can I find those? I want to try it. Go to Miss Sherry's website. Let me put it up. Hold on. I didn't even know Miss Sherry sell bombs. I was talking about this bag the other night, and Miss Sherry was on, and I was saying how I wanted to include foot bombs in the bag. And I asked Miss Sherry, "Hey, Miss Sherry, do you make foot bombs?" And she said, "Yes, I absolutely do." And so when we had our meeting the other day on Zoom, we of course talked about that, and she used to sell the bombs. You know, that is part of her offering, definitely. I don't even know that she still sells them right now, but they will be in that kit. I can definitely tell you that. They'll be in the overnight bag for sure. And she'll be restocking. She'll be ordering some more of those. She probably already did over the next couple of days, so we can put those in the overnight bags. So y'all out there hating, why don't y'all create y'all a revenue stream? Okay, do something productive with your time. Instacart, yes. Hi, Miss Thomas. I haven't seen you in a while. Good night, Dawn. All right, guys, I'm about to get off. Hopefully they're making grits today. I love grits. One good thing about there's a lot of good things about being in the South, but one of the good things about being in the South is that a lot of the restaurants serve and sell grits. I happen to love grits. Now, the grits they make here, they're not like how we make our grits. You know, you got to doctor them up, put some salt and pepper on them, you know. But I like them. They're good. So grits. So hopefully we'll have grits, bacon. I don't eat eggs, but they always have, like, you know, lots of eggs. Fruit, coffee, yogurt. I'm hungry today. I really didn't eat much outside of these egg rolls over the last couple of hours or so. So I definitely will be taking you guys along with me for breakfast this morning. Let's see. You'll watch the replay, Dawn? Okay. All right, guys, listen. I definitely appreciate y'all. Keep the lookout for the surveys. I usually take the surveys down from our page after, you know, I receive a certain amount of responses. So I don't leave them up. So if you see it and you want to take it, definitely feel free. I would appreciate if you do. Because again, I want you guys' participation in this so that, you know, you feel like you're part of something that is potentially going to be something great and $1 million idea, probably billion, easily million, but probably $1 billion idea. I'm happy that you all are along for the ride. You guys who prepay for your bags before they even come out, so you don't have to wait. Once they drop, you'll be the first ones to get them. You'll be part of getting in on the ground floor of a business idea that could potentially, you know, possibly be bought out one day by Bloomingdale's or Macy's or some other large supplier. So you could always say, I knew Coach Nandy. Nandy was how it even came about. And of course, I'll have to tell my story many times over. How it even came about, because Nandy wasn't showing her background, and somebody who is obsessed with her, people were, you know, on our page, and they went and figured out where she is, and they tried to say she was living in a Motel 6 or an extended stay America. And then she came out and told us, and they even broke the law and was doing X, Y, and Z. And then she came out and told us where she was, and it was a Hilton. And, you know, we was all like, oh, okay. And then she came out with this bag, you know, so we were there for all of it. Like, these are the kinds of stories, like Steve Jobs, you know, he created the iPhone. Steve and one of his good friends. Y'all don't know that piece of it, though. It wasn't just Steve Jobs in his garage, literally. It was also, Steve wasn't the programmer. Steve's friend was the programmer and the creator of the actual technology behind the iPhone. But anyway, you know, these people all started with an idea in their home or in their garage or wherever else. That's how big businesses start. Big organizations and corporations start with one idea from one person. And if you remain open and coachable and approachable to, you know, different ideas from people, you know, you can definitely take an idea pretty far. So that's what I'm hoping to do with our overnight bags for your hotel stays. All right, guys. You guys have a great rest of the night. Sleep tight. Today is, what's today? Saturday? I will be back on. I'll probably go live with you guys for breakfast today, like I did the other day. I'll probably do that. And if I don't do that, if I just decide not to, then I certainly will be on tomorrow evening. But you guys have a great rest of I can't even say night. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. You guys have a great sleep, have a great rest, and I will catch you all on the next episode of Nandy After Dark. Bye.